Straight from fucking goddamn world tour. Welcome back. Thank you for showing up. Grumpy OGs, Hannibal Heckler, my dog Eddie the Ass Eater. We got a fucking classic in this motherfucker.
No, who we have here is incredible today.
You know what's fucking dope is that, and I don't care if this is not an opinion. I'm about to state a fucking fact. And any hater in the world can say it's my opinion, but this is definitely a fucking fact. We have the best DJ in the world.
It's a fact.
And he's from Kendall, and he's sitting right here with us.
Down.
And we don't only do Kendall kids. We told you that, but he's from Kendall. How the fuck?
Like 2 minutes away.
Right. He said he came when he was 5. He's still from Kendall. DJ CRAZE in the building. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate you.
Yo,
thank you for having me. Hell yeah.
My house almost burnt down. We were gonna reschedule. He goes, no, we are not rescheduling. Next time I call CRAZE, he's gonna be in Africa or something. He's not coming.
The house was gonna burn down, and
this is fact.
Wasn't it a little candle?
By G.
We shut off the fire and we came back.
And we came right the fuck back. My house didn't burn, and we ain't gonna reschedule shit. We gonna make this shit happen. We appreciate you for fucking coming.
Thank you for having me.
You know, we talk about you a lot, but we were like, we're gonna save it for a little bit. Let us bubble an inch, because we just like more than just knowing you for all these years. But I'm just a fan of what you do. You make it look so effortless. And like if I was a DJ, I'd be pissed. Like why would they who is the asshole who would put CRAZE before any other DJ? It's a hard act to follow. I would never want to DJ after you DJ. Do you understand what I mean?
But you had a crew of DJs that were ill.
Yeah.
The Allies.
But those are his partners. I'm talking about they're gonna go on together. They're doing tricks together.
No, I know.
But someone's gonna come on after that act.
No,
you're fucked.
Yeah, you're done. No,
I would not want to be that.
I mean,
act.
even when we used to do shows, we used to hate each other.
Right.
Like,
of
who's
course.
going on first?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, started off.
Yeah. We hate each other. 30 years together. We just did our 30-year anniversary. Thank you for also DJing at that shit.
Thanks for having me. That shit was fun.
You kidding? You blew that shit out the fucking water.
You've been there. First album that we did.
From Jump, right? The first song. We did a song, Battle Crazy.
Wait, Battle Crazy was the first album?
The first album.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was our first album, and you murdered that shit. So and then it was crazy because your DMC championships is 3 in a row, but what is it? 99, 2000?
99, 2000.
And that's when we did the album in 99.
Jesus
so you must have been fresh off of a championship, and then we
did. Is that the one where I cut the Prodigy one?
Yeah. Facts.
Yes.
We still party to that shit today.
Like, that's my favorite joint.
Yeah, he says it all the fucking
just
time.
The beat, the cuss, he killed it. Like,
no, the whole collaboration was super. We still party with that shit today.
Classic.
Yeah, it's a classic for sure.
Definitely
a motherfucker. Yeah, the remix.
You heard it.
We'll keep it to him in a second.
He said it on the show. I'm looking at the camera. He said it.
Yeah,
he said remix.
Listen, I don't like. We know you're a bad motherfucker. Like, I don't think there's any exercises you do to make your little flicker go even fast. Like you flick so fast. Like, what the fuck are you doing? To me, it looks crazy. You're saying I appreciate it because I know what's coming out of the speakers is like it's a show. You're not. How many DJs just play music?
Oh, dude, no,
he's not just playing.
That's
music.
An instrument. That's like it's not even like,
right,
dude. Is it true? Let me know if it's true or not. You couldn't battle no more in the DJ.
Oh no, that's a rumor. No, they ain't ban me.
Oh no,
man, that's a 20-year-old rumor.
It is.
25-year-old rumor.
I thought they say stop like 3 in a row.
No. Even like the owner of DMC's, I judged like one right before the pandemic, and I did a showcase. I hadn't done a showcase for them in years, and he came out and gave me the introduction, and he was like, "And by the way, let's stop this bullshit rumor."
Okay.
I didn't ban him. Why would I ban him? He makes me a lot of money.
Thanks. Makes no sense.
And it was just like, but it was like,
just
Q-Bert had the same rumor. Like, it's just a rumor.
I
stopped battling just because, after the third time, nobody had done that before, and I was just done. I was just like,
oh, okay.
At the time, I was done. I could have kept going.
No shit.
I wanted to keep going, but at the time, I started touring, and then I wasn't into turntablism as I was 3 years before that. Started getting into drum and bass. I was just over that part of my life for that moment.
Right.
But I never lost the interest in battling. I always wanted to battle. That's why I still make videos, because I'm just like, everybody sucks.
Right. Facts.
And I want to just keep shitting on niggas.
That's gangster.
When did you start, say, when you got the turntables and all that shit? When did you, Well, what made
My
you
brother
want
was a
to
DJ like before me, but he was just like doing parties in Sweetwater, just like around the block and shit like that. He used to live in Sweetwater.
You would go to his parties?
Yeah, and then when they were drunk, I would spin. I was like 13,
Dope.
14, and they were just like, "You want to play some records?" I was like,
Yeah.
like
That's
fucking.
dope. Fuck yeah.
And I got into DJing because my mom worked at Ruben Dario. That's where I went to school at. And
What is that?
No idea.
Ruben Dario? That's It's a school. It's a middle school.
Thank you. What's your name? Never mind.
Where?
It's a middle school by Fontainebleau.
Oh.
That's why. Like Sweetwater area. That's
More
okay.
that way,
Okay.
though.
Got you south
more that
or
way.
north.
And so we had moved to Royal Green, and
It's Kendall.
that's kind of Kendall. And so I used to go to my brother's house, and then she would pick me up there, and then drive us home. My brother had equipment. I was just like, "Whoa, this is cool. He has equipment." When I was like in middle school.
Yeah.
And that's how I started DJing.
And he had the Technique 1200?
No, he had Geminis. He had Gemini
But they still had the
1800s,
pitch and all
the
that.
pitch and everything.
You want to hear something funny?
What?
I heard. I was listening to some. It was a semi interview, I guess. And the dude asked you a similar question, and your answer was, "I was about 15 years old on some psychedelics."
Oh yeah.
And I heard this music, and I heard this motherfucker scratch. It was a Cubert, right? Cubert
pumpkin squeeze
mixtape. And I
music.
said, "Holy fuck!" The next day, I'm gonna say, "I'm gonna be a fucking scratch DJ."
Yeah, that's true story. True story. So
Psychedelics,
it
what?
was
Mushroom?
2
Oh no,
years
you said it was a mesk.
no, it was acid. It was
Acid.
Yeah, it was
My
like
favorite.
it was like 2 years
My
after
ex-favorite, not my favorite.
being
When I was
with my
young.
brother, and then my brother and my mom got into a fight. I couldn't go to his crib no more. 15, I started hanging out with my boys. Started doing a lot of acid.
That was the era, dude. It
That was
what
the era.
it is, yeah.
It was fire. Like acid is fire.
This is
So I
told
started.
You, he never fucking touched it.
Yeah, I started getting
I
into
dropped 7 just to
turntablism
quit.
after that. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I was listening to Q-Bird's Pumpkin Squeeze music.
Pumpkin
I
Squeeze.
had a
That's what he
water
said.
bed, and I was playing Mike Tyson Punch
That's what he
Out.
said. Mike Tyson
listening-
punch out. That's what you said,
Listening
right?
to that shit changed my life
That's gangster.
forever. And after that, I said no more friends, no more anything.
Yeah.
This is my shit.
This is my shit.
That's
my
crazy.
mom got 2 turntables for me after Hurricane Andrew, and that was it. I didn't go out. I didn't do anything. I just stayed home, acid,
Are you more of like a homebody now?
Cut
Also,
up.
and cut.
are you more of like a homebody, or you go out there to at least lounges, or
No, I'm a homebody.
just if you're working?
Yeah, I'm an introvert. Like
Yeah.
a motherfucker. That's why I drink a lot.
Yeah, I'm too. Oh, thank you. I'm too. That's your excuse. That's what I'm gonna tell my wife.
Yeah,
I'm an introvert.
That's a good
She'd be like, "Why you drink so much?" I'm an introvert. No. Thank you for an answer. 'Cause I had no answer. My answer was just life.
Or maybe I'm just an alcoholic.
Well, we'll talk about that later. Fuck, you threw me off with the introvert.
Acid.
Acid's cool.
right back. Acid.
Acid's cool.
Acid's cool.
Here we are, fucking mad years later, right? Like, imagine we were some fucking teenagers, started music. We doing. You do what you do. You went to Braddock. We're not gonna knock you for that. We're Sunset kids. Not your fault, right? Zoning, whatever. Because you know Garcia. Is it true you knew Garcia? Yeah. I'm just fucking with you. He talks about it so much. I'm like, I'm gonna ask Craze. I hope Craze says he never knew who the fuck you were.
Crazy went to Braddock.
Right? Because that's all he gets to say. That's all he has. You're his only shoulder to lean on.
Him and Adiak's brother.
Oh, see, through Adiak out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I forgot his brother too. But I know
his
Adiak.
young brother, his younger brother
I forgot.
Paul.
was a rapper.
Paul Adiak's brother, younger brother.
Drink Champ Sports.
What?
He used to go by Perico or some shit. Is Mini Lord?
No, Mini Lord is a producer.
Perico or something
Big up
like
to
that.
Mini Lord.
I don't
He got
know.
into like that era. Anyways, yeah.
That's
Garcia,
funny.
him, and we used, yeah.
We know you know him. He's just you know Garcia.
we just
We like to fuck with him. We like fucking with
saying, like,
Garcia.
in Braddock, there was like all these little crews.
Oh, no
like,
facts.
and
North
he was-
Agony,
he was
all them.
part
That
of
was
the
your era too.
background
North and
crew.
Agony was with you too, no? Or they were younger?
Who?
North and Agony?
North and
They
Agony.
went to Braddock.
No, they were from Orlando. No?
No. You thinking of
North and
sworn
Agony.
Alfonso's group. What is it?
Smiles.
Yeah,
Shit.
Smiles.
Wait, North and Agony. Yes.
Epps was their manager.
Wasn't that like Mike's cousin or some shit? Mike Ripper's
That's
cousin?
Sandro.
Sandro.
But yeah, the same crew.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
Yes,
how
yes,
That's
yes.
how I'm connected.
Sandro
with them.
is
Northern
Mike
Agony.
Ripper's-
Word.
Mike
Yeah,
Ripper's,
I remember Northern Agony.
facts.
But that was like after my era.
I was gonna say, I think we were already gone for Braddock.
Yeah, my era was like RBM Crew
Oh yeah,
and like
and that was Jigs. No?
Tone Deaf.
Tone Deaf is dope as fuck.
Yeah, man. He's the guy that named me.
Stop. That's
Yeah,
gangster
He
as
gave
fuck.
me my name.
Oh, he's dope.
Oh, you want to hear a funny ass story?
Yeah, please.
All right. Before my name was Craze, I was hanging out with Adiak.
Yeah.
You know Adiak?
Yeah, facts.
So
Mundi
Adiak-
dialect, no? Yeah. My people.
Adiak and Triste and all them.
Triste, for sure. Big up DJ
So
Triste.
I
And
was
Dizzy,
hanging
yeah,
out
for
with
sure.
them because I didn't like hanging out with the New York kids.
Okay.
And like,
Oh, he was like, I'm not gonna do it.
No, Adiak's like from the West Coast.
Yeah,
like, so
facts.
I was hanging out with them more. I liked their vibe better. Like I was like, oh, I hate these New York motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how I was back in the day. Because
Where you from?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Miami though.
We from Miami.
Because like everybody in that era, like the New York kids were like, you know, really.
Brother, I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Preach.
exactly. So
But some of them was probably not from New York, and they was in.
That's
like,
no.
trying to
They were from New York, but they came when they were 4.
Tone
and
Deaf
now they're
was from New
claiming it.
York.
Tone Deaf was definitely from New York.
yeah, he was definitely from New York.
He was cool as
So I was
fuck.
hanging out with them, and
He was
my
cool
name
as
back
fuck.
in high school before
Wait,
before
but
Craze.
but tell him that crew. Yo,
Hold on.
Jigs.
Yeah.
That he was in that crew. Jigs.
Jigs?
That's what they said. Well, they call him now. It's
Oh, the black kid.
Jimmy Hart. Is what they
Yeah,
call him now. But
Black
it was
Kid.
it was Jigs way back. Yeah.
Oh no, we used to call him shit.
It was different
oh
than
my
too.
god! All right, I'm
Said so many names.
I'm old. Anyways,
Right. But yeah, I
But
remember
it
that
was
crew.
RBM Crew, Tone Deaf
Facts.
made me. When I got with RBM Crew, they were
What
just
was
like,
your
"What's
name?
your
What was your
name?"
name?
And I was like, I was down with 3 stand. My name was Filero.
Not DJ Filero?
Filero.
Straight from Nicaragua.
And Addy had given me that name. He's like, "Oh, Holmes, you cut sharp like a knife." Filero. And I was just like,
Oh my
that
god.
sounds fire.
Yeah. In my country.
Yo,
Not over here.
that's Mexican. We don't say Filero.
I know you know. I'm
Nicaraguans
just
don't
saying.
say
It's still
Filero.
Spanish.
Right. And then when I got with RBM Crew, they were just like, "That's not gonna work."
That's yeah.
Hey, yo, word.
They
And
was
Tone
smart.
Deaf was
Why you
like,
put Craze?
Tone Deaf just came up with
Oh,
it.
Tone Deaf gave you Craze.
Yeah, he just like we were just
crazy.
just hanging out, and he was like, "What do you think about Craze?" And I just wrote it down on the paper, and I was like, "That looks fire," and that was it.
It's fucking fits
There
you.
was
Stuck
no
with me.
fucking story to my name, just that.
That's dope.
Yo, when I
Everybody
saw-
thinks there's like a meaning to it. I'm
Yeah,
just
Right,
like,
right.
There's no
when
meaning
I
to
saw
it.
this dude battle, I don't know who he was battling. I can't remember.
Back then,
Yeah,
probably Fingerprints.
maybe it was for
It was at the zoo.
I don't know. Definitely not the zoo because I wasn't there in the zoo time. But I saw you like the way you was. You didn't even touch the mixer. He was fucking with the pitch.
Hey.
And made a
Different.
whole beat just with the pitch. I said no.
He takes his elbow
said,
and
yo.
fucking rubs the record like that.
I said no.
What is this?
I like, forget
When I
about
saw
it.
him do this, like he's just showing.
Zoo.
Now he's just showing off. He's just showing off now.
Yeah,
doing
they
this
was
shit.
there for the like. I wasn't.
Yeah, we talking about the zoo.
And we was there at the CC Pennington concert with Beatnuts.
The zoo was on Fifth Street. Was the zoo?
Holy shit! That was.
What was the zoo? Was Fifth Street?
Yeah. It was
No,
where
the
we
zoo
went
was in
on-
the Grove. The
right-
Grove.
Oh, was in the Grove Zoo.
The zoo was in the Grove, right? Where the post office is at now.
But right next to
Nah,
facts.
see, I heard stories. I don't know what club it was that you were spinning at, or you went to go spin, and you had to jump on a milk crate to stand up on the.
I still do that.
This
Nigga, I'm
motherfucker.
short.
Right.
I still do that.
Well, he's short too, so he's
No, I'm
like.
with you. I understand the problem.
He was
I
gonna
can
say
relate. I
he
can
got a
relate.
crate too.
I did
so.
that at the Crazy Hood thing.
No, you did.
I was standing on something for sure.
No.
Were you?
For sure.
That's us. I didn't know this
For sure.
And we were back
I
there.
do.
For sure. I'm
We were
short.
standing right behind you. I didn't even fucking notice that
See that
shit.
shit at all.
Or maybe I didn't, but
I don't
I
think- I
usually
don't-
stand on
Well, I don't know. I
something.
didn't look.
Because like if it's up here, like oh I'm not comfortable.
No,
That
it's
shit
not
gotta be over
comfortable.
It's
here.
gotta be a little lower,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And
gotta be
usually
low.
everybody, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody-
and-
everybody's 6 feet fucking tall over
Yeah,
here.
man.
That's why Eddie was rocking.
There you go.
You know?
Here goes the jealous
Tim-
one's
the
envy.
Tim's gave me an extra 2 inches
Well, that's why you get bitches with only bitches with Tims.
with Tim's. When I got
Jesus
Tim's on, I got
Christ.
like.
Well, this bitch.
I get
He don't
that
give a
extra
fuck.
2 inches over
You
there.
like
We-
bitches with
we,
Tims?
we was at the
Oh, I love
club.
it. I love girls.
Yo, I mean
Craze.
that's how my girl was back in the day.
I love
But
girls.
that-
I met my girl when she was a B girl and she was like
Oh, so
rocking
shit.
10.
No,
and,
you
like,
you
you
married
know,
at 27
No one's
years
not.
old?
No one's not gonna. Well, on the internet, it says that you're single. That's you gotta fix that.
I don't have no status on any
That's the beautiful
social
thing.
medias.
Well, just say that's what it says on there.
Oh.
The Googler saying you
Not
single.
so, not so the Googler says that.
the Googler.
The Googler.
Word.
I'm just thinking since it's been. I'm thinking about since you were at the 30-year anniversary, spinning and blah blah blah. You see us, we're celebrating our 30 years now. We're still in our 30th year, whatever. You know, Crazy Hood been around for a minute. You've been around just as long. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's just that you weren't in Crazy Hood, but you still have the same amount of time in the game, maybe even an inch more. Well, what are your thoughts on? Now, I don't want you to think about just CHP, like how we've stuck together and whatnot. Everyone always tells, "Oh, you guys are always still together." Blah, blah. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah. But like, just you've seen this change. You've seen the transition. I mean, we got here. They gave us the key to the city. Like a lot of shit has changed for us. We weren't all like, "Fuck, this is like." We would never have thought that this was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you see it? Because you know our history, you know EFN, you know Crazy, you know everything that we've done and shit that we're going through and shit we're doing. Yeah. Do you have a perspective on it?
Well, first of all, I think that's amazing because I don't have friends that have been together that long.
Right. A lot of
For
people
y'all
say
to
that.
be like a clique like that, that's commendable because it's like, I don't have many friends from that era.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Not because, you know, I didn't want to. It's just
right,
motherfuckers like just grew apart. You know what I mean? And I don't think we had like the same center that you have. Of that friendship and that, like, you know. Yeah. Every time y'all motherfuckers talk about some shit, I'm just like, these motherfuckers like kept it together somehow. You know what I mean?
We don't know how.
It's beyond, you know, it's beyond like a marriage. It's like,
that is crazy.
It's like it's childhood friends, and like I used to have that with my boys in high school. Right. It's just, you know, fucking acid took over. No.
He said acid. See,
could be.
That's the definition of breaking up friendships. Acid.
It could be.
You want to break up a friendship?
Don't blame it all on acid.
I mean, I still have like friends from that era, but
you
know, it's family. It's like my cousin. It's,
we know we're fortunate.
Sometimes
we know we're
fortunate.
We
don't even see each other. We just keep in touch with, you know, group chats and we, you know, we go to, you know, but like hanging out with each other like we used to now. Everybody got families.
Everybody got families. But that's what I'm saying. Like everybody from my era got families and all that shit. But we just don't connect.
Still don't connect.
And like for me, like I've always just been, like I said, I'm just a loner. Like I never really, you know.
Music keeps us young, I think.
For sure.
For sure, hip hop keeps us young. For sure. You remember when we were in high school and you went to your friend's house and their parents were only 40 years old, but they looked 60?
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, these bitches. How old are your
my
parents?
boys look like they're 70.
You know what
I mean?
Some age.
It's facts.
You know what it is? You know what it is? We stay in music.
Yeah.
We stay fucking with the shit that we love.
Facts.
You feel me? Like I feel like that's a big part of it.
It has to be.
Because like the way that I drink and the way that I party, I should look like I'm 80.
Right.
But I don't.
Right.
And it's because I do what I love. I wake up every morning.
I think this was like stress free on that.
Yeah,
right?
and it's like, you know, not to sound like all hippie and shit, but I wake up every day grateful.
Yeah,
you have to.
Me too.
I wake up every day and I'm like, nigga, I'm crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
You know
I'm with you.
And it's
I'll
like,
clap for that.
Wake up, world. Wake up, world. I'm crazy.
I'm joking about that, but you know, we wake up every day and we do what we want.
You gotta kiss yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
I wake up, I look in the mirror, I go, nigga, you ain't shit. Now let's go make this bitch happy. Get the fuck out of here. I say, you know, life is a little different.
I say, you want sexy motherfucker.
Whoa.
You will go out and get some ass today.
Pause.
That's how I prep myself.
I gotta ask you very abruptly. You eat ass?
No.
Whoa.
That went.
Female ass.
Yes, no.
Not men's.
No, any ass. No, I don't eat
any ass. Oh, you from? I thought you were Nicaraguan. Usually Nicaraguans eat nothing but ass, but that's why we call him Eddie the ass eater.
Trick Daddy, but I don't eat ass.
But no, Trick Daddy gets his ass eaten.
What was he call it? Booty gang? What does he call it?
Yeah, eat a booty gang.
Eat a booty gang.
He likes to get his booty eaten.
Yeah, but
I just wouldn't be able to deal with the smell. I don't care how clean it is.
No. Pause.
I don't care how clean it is.
Craze. You gotta do the Craze.
I have a strong nose.
No.
Stop it, Craze.
But you can't tell him.
Smell.
You can't tell him it doesn't smell, and he goes out and tries the first grade, and she smells like shit. If you can't eat every ass, that's what the rule is. So what you do is this, Craze. You give her the test. You make it out with her. You rubbing her ass. You swipe her fucking ass, and you don't smell it. Put your finger to her nose, and if she backs up, that's you, bitch. You're done. That's out of there.
That's a lot of work.
Is it?
It's a lot of work.
I don't even swipe.
It's a lot of work.
If you open the leg,
he licks it instead of touches it to find out.
Yo,
it doesn't taste smelly.
It's facts in this world. If you open the woman's legs,
what?
You're gonna smell either her pussy, if her pussy's foul,
or her ass.
Or her ass ain't clean.
And if it ain't clean, she came to your house like that, she's foul. You knew you were dirty, bitch.
Right. You're right.
Take a shower.
It's never happened to me.
Eddie got the adult white piece.
It's never happened.
My daughter watches every single interview I do. We're gonna move on.
All right.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about him.
He said, I feel awkward. Yes, I'm Eddie the Assy. I'm the one that eats the ass. I'm the one that's taking
Not your daddy. We're talking about him.
Dad said no.
Me neither. I have daughters.
no.
I have daughters.
I
Me
said
neither.
no from the get.
Yes.
From the jump. He did. I vouch for that.
He vouched
This
that
is
he was not.
listen.
So, happy birthday!
Oh, Cito. What up, baby?
Happy
Happy birthday. Happy fucking birthday.
Yeah. So yeah.
Let's
all right.
toast to that. I'm on your side.
No, don't listen to this
You dirty
Puerto
son of a
Rican.
bitch.
Y'all
Don't listen
guys
to this
are.
dirty
You're
Puerto
a
Rican.
dirty son of a bitch.
He's been,
combo right
he's
here.
been butt sniffing.
We've
for a
lost
long
so
time.
many guests because they know we're gonna ask them that question. I had to ask you because people hear Eddie the Ass Eater and their eyes go, Eddie the Ass Eater.
But my original answer, even if daughter ain't
Was
watching
no.
it, it's still
It's
no.
just no. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, it
just
doesn't matter.
It's
I have
okay.
a strong nose.
I'm just too shit like that. My nose is.
I have a strong nose.
My nose is I guess it doesn't work that good. I don't
Yo,
know.
that's the best
But
answer.
I
got
never
a
smelled
strong
anything
nose.
foul before I went down there. Never.
But I got a
Thank
strong
God.
nose is a great answer
Thank
though.
God,
Because if
thank
I had
God,
a strong nose like that too, I wouldn't even fight.
I probably wouldn't want.
Don't be in the same room with me.
Because you probably smell of toilet paper when she uses shit.
Oy.
Jesus Christ.
Oy.
This guy's a bloodhound
Yo,
over
this
here.
ain't charming. Fuck
Fuck
out of here. No.
Eddie,
So we getting off the assy.
like, if your daughter didn't watch, since she does watch every interview, we're not going to bring up the hemorrhoid story, right?
Nah.
We'll leave it
And it's
alone.
crazy though, because like the way I
It
found
is a
out that she
fun
watches
story,
everything
though.
is like she'll be randomly just having like breakfast or something. She's like, "What did you mean when you said this in this
Damn.
one interview?" And I'm just like,
Just eat your eggs.
"No, nothing crazy." No,
Yeah, right,
no,
fact.
yeah.
This one though
she'll
might
just
be.
asking me
I think
like,
this is gonna be the
"We're
wildest
talking
one."
about this routine and like." What were you thinking? Because you said you were thinking about this, and I thought, and I'm just like, oh, she's watching my interviews like that.
Facts. And then you're like, let me just hush up.
Your dad done answered it correctly.
Yeah, he's the
I am the
sucio.
dirty
He's the
one.
sucio. Don't worry about
I
it.
apologize. I don't mean any disrespect.
Oh man.
I just, I would think women like that, and from what I've
First of all,
guys like that shit.
we know
That,
not
I,
us,
don't,
but
I don't understand that one.
listen,
that
this-
that we have to.
but what you're saying is not a myth. Girls do like that. They
do.
It's people's preference if they want to do it or not. Some people don't like it. Some
But-
do. That's just what it is.
you do eat the other thing or you don't.
The other thing,
So there's
he
one-
means feet.
This one record I did
You
back in
said
the
there's
day.
one right. All right, so we're not even going to that. All right, that's done.
He just said it. I don't know why you went there.
I'm gonna see. That's what alcohol does to you.
Listen,
It makes you. Think
we're gonna go
fucked
back.
up.
I'll go back to the music
Let's
industry
go back to the music.
because you grew up in the greatest era of hip hop, right? We all know this: the '90s, '80s, '90s era, best era ever. Everything sounds the same now. We always say this.
Yeah.
We've had so many artists on here that we try to like. They say they're artists. They say they're hip hop rap. They say they're rappers. But by the end of the interview, we got to make them change their
Call
names to
them
just
entertainers.
entertainers because you are not rappers. You guys are just entertainers. They don't care about the history.
It
They
goes
don't. They
both
give
ways
two
with
Fs.
DJing and everything. Yeah.
No, this is 1,000.
Yeah.
So
There's a
Eddie
push
has a
button.
question that he asked everybody. I won't
yeah.
take it from him.
Listen, I'm more than sure you know this. 5 elements of hip hop.
I bet $200 that he knew it. I hope I don't lose.
5 elements?
5 elements.
Okay, there's rap, there's
Right.
breaking, there's DJing, there's graffiti, and then there's, hold on.
This is the one that
Hold
stumps
on.
everybody.
You got the core 4.
You're already good.
So you're good. The core
You
4.
can't change the
got.
core 4.
The
What's the
fifth-
fifth?
Wait,
though?
I know
It's-
the fifth one. Hold on,
that's a
hold
lot
on,
of
hold
different
on.
things, though.
Bro, I went to so many Zulu.
Yeah, everyone's mad at
you.
you.
Was at the Zulus.
They're all mad at you right
I
now.
didn't know that fifth one.
They're like, underground, my ass.
Wait.
You
I already did 3 of those.
Yeah.
Hold on.
blame it on the
MCing,
No, you got 4
DJing,
already.
breaking, graffiti,
You got 4.
and hold the fuck. It's not beatboxing,
Man,
Okay.
it could be,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
is it?
Originally, it was
Originally,
beatboxing.
beatboxing.
Africa,
the fifth?
Africa Bambaataa changed it to
Switched to
knowledge in the 80s, but originally it was beatboxing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You know
got
your
it,
shit.
got
No,
it.
because I thought it. I
got
can't.
it.
be
You can't
beatboxing.
change the core 4. It's like
Right,
water,
right.
H2O.
All
Those
you
are
shit
the
is you
four.
spit the
Right.
core 4 with no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who fucks that one up? The core.
What?
Oh.
We tried to do a couple of new wave kids.
Uh-huh.
They didn't know. They knew one rapping, and that's because we said.
no.
And that's because we
That's 'cause we
said,
gave
"What do
them
you
the
do?"
hint, like-
Wait. They got stuck at just that.
We said, "What do you do?" I rap. Oh, he rapping. We're dead. Yes.
Yeah. No.
And guess what? When we said knowledge for number 5, they laughed.
Yeah. They said, nah,
And
it's
but
fine.
but there's an argument in that. It's a different generation. Do you see a DJ on stage with these kids? No, they're just playing a record and they're
I
their
would
own
say
hype
that-
man.
Then I would say it's 6 because beatboxing was really
Beatbox was the original.
big part of the original
Production type
like
joint of
Fat
it, no?
Boys and fucking Dougie
Yeah,
Fresh.
no,
and
beatboxing, I don't
all
know
that
that
shit.
agree.
Like you
And-
didn't have money, you would just go outside
Facts.
and start rapping with your
somebody-
boy.
yeah,
Somebody's
and
gonna be
so-
like, "I got you."
Exactly.
That's crazy, and
No,
I don't
no,
know.
it is.
But it was the
is,
original,
it is.
Right.
original
But-
fifth.
But not what? It's what knowledge of or knowledge of self? Like
Knowledge of
what did
everything.
I would
that
say
mean?
knowledge
Just
is
knowledge?
period.
Of everything. Without
That's
knowledge,
like
you're not gonna know how to
broad term,
DJ.
though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
it's
such a
vague,
broad
right?
term.
It's
Very
vague,
broad.
Hey,
right?
you gotta be smart. Like, duh.
Right, no shit.
That has nothing to do with hip hop, just life.
We see how everyone gets
You know
stumped
what?
on
But
it.
it's like
I ain't mad at you.
Hip hop is
But
the
you-
way it be. This is our culture. This is the way we
I
live.
think knowledge of self for hip hop would make more sense with me because
Then
that's
maybe
what hip hop
maybe-
did to me.
then maybe
Right.
that's what
It
was,
gave
you
me
know?
like
Acknowledgement of
knowledge
who you are,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, like going to Zulu Nation meetings, it made me understand like, oh, word, the world is this,
Facts.
and just having knowledge of self is a whole different thing than
Yeah.
having knowledge.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So
Yes,
that's-
yes,
that's
yes.
what it
Being
is.
woke, I guess, if you wanted to
Yeah,
say
when woke was a good word.
when it was a good word, right?
Yeah,
No, there's
I mean it's
not.
still a good word. It's just
Right, no,
when before it got
It was-
bad.
Fuck
it
what
was
all these
called
people
knowledge
say.
of self
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
Knowledge of
Cancel
self.
culture.
Now-
We're canceling the cancel culture. Like we give an F
Oh,
about that.
2024 is the death of
This-
cancel culture.
Facts.
Listen,
Thank you. I'm
facts,
putting out a
facts.
T-shirt. But what you were just saying. What we were just saying about the fucking
What the fuck is what?
the 5 elements.
5 elements.
The argument with the newer generation is it's actually a good argument because they laugh at knowledge and they say why not fashion, why not
Why not
production,
TikTok?
why not
It should be the 5
no one
elements.
said no one said TikTok,
TikTok,
and I don't want to hear that
Damn
shit.
near close. I'm pretty sure they want.
But they did say production, fashion, and beatboxing, so it could
Fashion.
For,
fashion. They threw fashion.
think about
Jesus
it.
Christ.
All right. Yeah.
People try to dress a different. Hip hop had its own
Well, hip hop
signature
since,
clothing
I mean,
since the beginning.
since like Eric
You know?
B. and Rakim. since
Yeah,
the-
when
since the
they
early
rocked the Pumas with the
eras,
big
you wanted
laces,
to live
Adidas with the
fly.
fat laces.
I get
you know?
it, but
I wouldn't put it in.
No, I wouldn't put it in. I'm just saying the
It was a good
argument
try.
is
It was
not.
a good
It's
try.
a little valid. It's not poor, but not knowing any element, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
They didn't even know there was 5 elements. Okay, he's
this-
the,
I mean,
what
let's be
homeboy
real,
say?
they don't
He
need
said
hip-
fire, wind. We were like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he
Oh,
threw
that
out
nigga went to
fire.
the elements.
You think I'm lying? Yeah, I swear to God.
Said fire, wind,
natural-
metal,
Yeah, remember?
zirconian.
That's what he said.
You know,
I was like, motherfucker.
okay.
water, fire, air,
Like, I get
Right.
it.
and rapping.
And rapping's cool.
Yeah, and rapping.
Rapping's pretty cool.
And God.
What do you think about so you? I know you do production. How many? I don't know if they do, but I'm more than sure some of all these rappers are hitting you up like, "Hey, can I get a beat? Can I do a beat?" Nothing.
No, not really. In the early days, yeah, but like when I won the 3rd time, which was in 2000, I left hip hop. Like around 98, and what's crazy is like when I saw the Stretch and Bobbito documentary, Stretch was talking about that shit. He was like around 98, hip hop took this little turn, and it got really jiggy. And like he in the documentary, he was talking about like he didn't fuck with it no more. He couldn't find records to play. He couldn't find the shit that he used to love that wasn't there no more. And that's how I felt in 98. And I started touring the world, and I started listening to drum and bass and all this other shit. Before EDM was a thing,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this crazy ass white music? And when I heard it, it wasn't white music. It was a bunch of yardies in Germany fucking listening to like Raga, Jungle, and all this shit. And I was
Right.
just like, this is way cooler than what hip hop has become because this is like hip hop to me. Like everybody's here for the music. Nobody's
Yeah.
here, trying to pop bottles and shit. And like I got out of it. And when I got out of it is when I won the 3rd time. And when I won the 3rd time, I was getting all these offers to like DJ for everybody. And I was just like, I don't really want to be a DJ
That's not
for
what-
a rapper. Like
For
y'all
real.
niggas are talking
What the-
bullshit. Like I don't even like it. So I was just like, I'm just gonna like tour the world and be me.
Exactly.
That-
And I did that. I've been doing that till now.
And when you do, I guess when I want to just call it a show because if they call it craze to come to a club, it's a show for me. So when you do those clubs, events, arena, wherever you perform at, that adrenaline, you like that way more than just being a rapper, DJ for a rapper.
I mean,
like
shit, I've DJed
that
for a
energy,
couple of rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's the energy? The energy's got to be better. What do you think? It's better to be just to be the DJ for a rapper, or the energy you're getting from all those people watching you?
Check these 3 guys that I've DJed for.
Yeah.
The only 3 guys that I've DJed for
Hit me.
in the world. Kanye, Yellow Wolf,
Oof.
and Calle 13.
So you got that love regardless.
So like
Calle
I've
13,
DJ'd
that's
for like
Huge crowds.
the best.
Yeah, the best.
You know what I mean? Like
That's dope as
and
fuck.
the one that I didn't enjoy was Kanye.
Uh,
The one that I did not enjoy was Kanye because I DJ'd the whole Glow in the Dark tour, and I became his DJ right after A-Track stopped being his DJ. He started focusing on Fool's Gold, and he recommended me to Kanye. Kanye was like, "Word, let's go." But Kanye didn't think I was like A-Track. He was just like, "Shit, I had the best DJ in the world, and now I got this guy." And I'm like,
Motherfucker.
Actually, I beat that nigga.
Actually, I beat him.
But
I'm the best, motherfucker.
But he didn't look at it like that. He was just like, you know, he was really close with A-Track, and then I was there. And when I did the Glow in the Dark tour, everything was on Ableton. It was a whole show with him in space and all this. Like the whole thing was already planned out before I even got there. So when I got there, I was just like, what am I doing? He's like, just you're throwing this one in, maybe this one in, but everything is on Pro Tools or whatever. And I was just like, Coach, put me in. I could do something for the show. Like, but I understood when the show happened. I was like, oh, all right, there's no place for me here.
That's
So
crazy.
I did it
fuck,
for a
though.
year, and then I quit because I was just like, I'm not doing anything here.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
a couple years later, I toured with Yellow Wolf. And that's when I got to shine. Yellow Wolf gave me my whole little moment. Like
dope.
me and him interacted a lot. But it's Yellow Wolf. Very white. Very middle
different,
America.
Yeah, but the energy is retarded regardless, though.
It's no, he's
His fa-
fire. He's
he
one of the,
fucking-
he's, for me, he's one of the goats.
His
He's
fans- his
he's
fans out
a
there is
real
crazy.
MC. He's a real MC.
Yeah.
But very middle America.
Yeah, facts.
So you know what I mean? Like, we had a black Dixie flag
Damn.
Wow.
before I even cared what that meant.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was just like,
That's peculiar.
all right. But all the crowds were mixed.
They was with it,
They
right.
loved him just because he could spit.
Yeah, he spit. Right.
And then the best experience of DJing for somebody was Calle 13.
Word.
Like, and truth be told, I didn't even know who they were.
How'd you hook up with them?
So one of their
They're
sound
dope,
engineers, he knew about me from going to Puerto Rico and doing drum and bass events. Like, he was just a sound engineer, and he was just like, and I think Rene asked him like, I need somebody to do scratches, and the guy was like,
El Filero.
he was just like,
Like an old wrestler. El Filero.
CRAZE, you got to get with him. So I get this phone call from Rene. Like, he's in the studio in Miami. He's like, yo, I got this record. I want you to like do some scratches if you're cool. I'm like, cool. On the way to the studio, I'm doing my research. And I'm like, God damn, these guys win a lot of Grammys.
Oh, right. Motherfuckers are big.
I'm like, they won
right
the
This
most
ain't no-
Grammys in Latin American Grammys ever. I'm just
Right.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I start hearing his music, and I'm just like, holy shit, this is like the Eminem.
Fuck, like the Eminem of Spanish, right? Spanish
of the
rap.
Latin world, now
Raw.
Spanish world.
Raw.
And I was like, what the fuck? So by the time I get to the studio, I'm already like,
In all, like
you're a goat.
You the
nigga.
man,
Like,
right,
what
right,
the
right.
fuck? And I meet him, and he's like the coolest dude ever. First of all, when I was on tour with Kanye, I didn't speak to him more than twice.
I believe it.
You know what I mean?
That would have made me want to leave.
Huh?
I just don't
I
like
get
those
there, and
attitudes.
it's like me and Rene clicked. Like,
Dope.
this motherfucker cares about the craft. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you
he's
can
an
tell.
artist. Like, he's like, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then he starts playing shit. I'm like, we should do this. And I'm like, boom, boom, boom. And then he's like, why? I'm like, we're just vibing. I'm like, boom,
That's
boom, boom.
dope.
And he's like, what are you doing? This date. I was just like, nothing. Like, what? And he's like, well, we're going to Mexico. Then we're gonna do the first show in Puerto Rico since we got banned. And I was just like, what?
Got banned. I love that.
I was like,
I'm there.
I'm there. You know what I
Fuck
mean?
yeah.
So in Mexico, I'm just gonna get this little story out quick. Mexico, I had been there with Kanye for the Glow in the Dark tour, and then I was there with Calle 13, way bigger,
Right.
way bigger.
Wow.
Bigger than Kanye shit.
And I thought Kanye's like the biggest star in the world,
Mm.
way bigger. And that show was one of the first shows that I ever cried at.
No fucking way.
I
Damn.
fucking cried. He had this one song called Latino America, and Jesus Christ, yeah, that shit fucked me up.
The The whole crowd was into that
The whole
shit.
crowd was crying. The whole crowd was crying. And I'm in the crowd because like I already did my thing for them, and I'm just like, boom. And I'm watching everybody cry, and I'm like, what
Going,
the
yo.
fuck is going on? And then right after that song, he brings out the mothers of the people that had gotten kidnapped
No.
in Mexico. Remember when that happened?
Yeah.
Students got kidnapped.
Yeah.
He brings out the mothers of the kids that got kidnapped, and he demands action. And I was just like, this is insane.
His voice
Like,
is that fucking
nobody
big,
in
man.
hip hop does this anymore. Nobody cares like that. And I was
That's
just
dope
like,
as fuck.
I was blown away, and I was just like, I'm here for this. Like, this is crazy.
That's
And
dope
then when
as
we did the
fuck.
show in Puerto Rico, he was like, yo, I want to like, le quiero tirar al governor or whatever the fuck. And I was like, cool. What do you want me to do? I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
Anything bad, let's do it.
Let's go. Let's get crazy. And he was just like, all right, download this, download that. And then when I do this, like throw that shit. And then we go with the song that's like means everything for the Puerto Rican. And I'm just like, I fucking love this nigga. Like, I was just like, yes.
Yeah, you were
know,
all
like,
about
you're
it.
amazing. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck the system and all
Right.
this shit. Did
He's
the
like, I'm
show.
never going back to the States.
Oh my god, that show was amazing.
Dope.
and,
Dope
and
as
yeah,
fuck.
Anyway, so
That's
we were
dope
talking
as
about
fuck.
DJing for people. DJing for René was the
That's
best
dope as
Calle
shit.
Tres and
I
everything.
love Calle
And
Tres.
actually, I just spoke with him because he just released that new video. That shit had me balling. René makes the best music.
He's fucking dope.
He makes
as
the
fuck.
best videos. He gives a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
He gives more
That's
than a
that's
fuck.
what's missing in this industry.
Yeah, man. Like I don't
Yeah.
see no rappers doing
Giving a
what he
fuck.
does.
No big. I'm on your side about that.
Yeah,
That
man.
fuck.
So, anyways, I just wanted
That's
to give a
dope.
shout out to René.
No, nigga,
Shout
we
out
got
to René,
brother.
Shout out to Calle 13.
We got time. You can speak whatever you want.
What's up, Ozo?
Craig, I got a question. I don't know if you might have the answer to it, but I had heard, because René's the guy that raps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had heard that he doesn't write his shit.
Oof.
And it's his producer that writes his shit.
Oof.
How dare you?
No, that's what I
How
heard.
dare you?
Please shut that down
You
ASAP.
heard that from the
No,
dishwasher.
that's
where you
like,
were.
but that's like somebody saying, I heard Eminem don't write his shit.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but this was like, I'm not going to say it was like a credit.
It's
Right.
no, not at all, not at all, not at all. Like René in the Latin world is considered like the GOAT.
Wait,
Right.
wait, you scratch CRAZE or somebody scratch for you?
What? Yeah, no, it's like that.
He
It's
said,
like,
"Fuck, they caught
like,
me."
That would get shut down easy if it got out.
Hell yeah.
That's what I
Easy because like
You can
he's
tell he gives a
literally-
fuck too much
Like,
to
like-
have someone write for him.
I
though.
follow like the Spanish dudes that are considered the GOATs, like Nacho, and I follow like, you know, bro, they look at him like Eminem.
Like the dude.
Like he's the dude.
That's it.
He's a dude. He's the dude.
I love
Anybody will
the
say-
way he spits, man.
They'll either say Tego, they'll say like you
Right.
know,
Tego gets a lot of burn too.
yeah,
like,
he's fire. But
also
René-
because he came before him too.
but
So
René, like he'll just you know he's like Eminem, Public Enemy, Dead Prez,
Oof.
and
Oof.
Black Thought wrapped into one.
oof.
No, he's dope. To me,
Like,
he's dope.
Nah, he's
like-
retarded like that. He's
How
just,
do you have a ghostwriter that's that dope?
That's
that
what
hasn't gotten that dope by himself?
that ghostwriter should go fucking perform, right?
Because like you know,
right.
you have ghostwriters like
No, you're
Matt
1,000.
Skills,
Yeah,
you have ghostwriters like Jay-Z,
right.
you have ghostwriters like these guys that you know they go out and do their own thing.
Correct.
If somebody that dope wrote shit for René,
And it's not out.
he would have had something already out.
10 albums.
It was two of them, and I heard that it was the other one.
Well, I wouldn't even believe that from the jump. I would have argued that
It's
down.
just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah,
Producer's
he's
not gonna be
It's,
cool.
it's just weird
he
because
puts
like,
too much
I follow
passion
it.
in.
I follow that scene in the Spanish world, and it's
Right.
like
Someone would have leaked that ASAP.
it would have been like a
Yeah.
big thing.
A huge
Because
motherfucking thing,
he's
right?
Such bro, he went at J Balvin for being just like whack. You know what I mean? He goes at people.
Yeah.
He's like me. He's an old ass nigga that tries everybody
I love it.
on some like I love this craft.
Right.
Fuck with me.
Don't
So
do my craft.
imagine that
Don't
guy
do it if
had
you
a
can't
ghostwriter.
do it.
It just makes no
I doesn't
sense.
mean that I wouldn't
It
even
makes no
shoot.
sense. It makes no sense.
I shoot that down
We took care
ASAP.
of that bullshit right there.
You know,
But
that's
if
bullshit.
it's
not heard of.
but if it
It's
has
not real.
any credibility,
There's
it
no
would
way.
already been on all the fucking.
You know how many
forums.
years they've been
That
out?
Flaque La Gorda
on.
would have had the news already.
They've been out so many years. Someone would have dropped.
It would have
that
been
long time
like
ago.
it would have been like we need to take his Grammys.
Yeah, no guarantee.
It would have been like that. It would have been like some
And the
scandal.
thing is also is that even in Puerto Rico, the passion that all those other artists have, they would have fucking beat his ass just for faking that he even wrote that.
crazy.
just
That's
the
just how it
rumor
works.
alone.
Yeah.
The
would've,
rumor
like-
alone would have made him. It would have been
Hold
bad.
up. Now we speaking about Puerto Rico. Remember when we met you out there. Well, we didn't even know you was out there.
Wait. Yes, I remember this.
Paul, was you with us?
Yeah, Paul was there. I was the only one not there.
Yo.
That was 97?
I was out there for a rave, no?
Yo, you was in some club that had no AC except for one vent that we bullied.
I said a rave.
We bullied just to stand right under that vent because it was the hottest. It felt like we was melting.
Amazing.
And we was like, oh shit, Crazy's over here. You got us in and everything.
Oh,
We was
shit.
like, yo, what are y'all doing over here? We was like, hey, wow.
That was like, that wasn't 97. I think that was like 01, 02. That's when we first met up with fucking.
With Time Machine.
Daddy Yankee. Yeah.
Daddy Yankee. Yeah. You know Daddy Yankee?
Daddy Junkie.
I know Daddy Junkie.
Whoa.
We won't speak about his daughter's watching
Daddy
this.
Junkie is in downtown Miami doing his
I was
thing.
about to say, like, this guy gave his life to Christ.
Oh, no,
Yes, something like that.
Some dude came up to us and said, yo, you know Daddy Yankee? Yeah? I know that. I'm
That's
Daddy
what he
Junkie.
said in the
I
city
said,
of Miami.
yo.
I heard an old school story that you were at the airport and you was bagging up all your shit, and this dude G Smooth lost a crate of records.
My God. How
Is
the
that
hell
true?
did you hear this story? I feel like Nardwar right now.
We got, come on. We know
Oh
you
my
for
God.
too long,
Oh
Chris.
shit, that's another one I can't
We
talk
know
about.
too many people.
You can't,
I can't-
homie.
No, because
we ain't
the
telling
premise
nobody.
is- no, but the premise is if my daughter watches this, it's gonna be like,
I'm
yo,
done. You're gonna have to ban your daughter from this. This is an adult show. Oh, she's an adult. That's right.
She's an adult. she's an
Son of a
adult.
bitch.
I'll say the quick story. Maybe it gets edited out. So yeah, I was trying to do my thing, and I told my boy G Smooth, yo, take my records, go to the airport, just let me do my thing, and
Yeah, you don't even have to go there. You're just at the airport. You're like, where the fuck is crate
I get
B?
to the airport, and I'm like, where are my records? He's
Right.
like, what records?
And I know you know every record. You're
He,
like,
had a-
where
he,
the
he used to have a list. He's like, what records? And I was just like, nigga, I told you, take the records from. What the fuck? And we were already at the airport, and like, we were about to catch our
like
flight.
when you say a crate of records, like
Oh, it was a big one.
yeah, no, fuck.
yeah.
Oh,
Big one, big
that
one.
was a
It hurt.
stab in the heart.
It hurt.
Okay,
I mean, I could have stayed and went back, got my records, and went back. But back then, I was so broke that I was just like, I'm not buying another flight.
well, facts.
You know what I mean? I'm not buying another flight.
Fuck that shit.
them records.
Fuck the records. I'll get them
I just
somewhere
got on a
else.
Flight.
Yeah, somebody came up on a crate of records.
A crate of records.
All Crater records, and those are like my.
Those are your
I'll throw you one more story.
go-
I'm gonna
go
tell you
to-
one more story, and you'll probably know who told me both these stories.
Holy moly, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that was a good one though.
Holy moly. That's some
You
Nardwar shit.
you were in where the fuck were you? Were in Orlando,
Holy.
and you guys were doing a show, and the whole boot camp was there. And Evil D didn't have his turntables, and he goes, "Whose turntables are these?" And they were yours. And he was like, "Can we use the turntables for our show?"
Whoa, yeah.
And you said, "Yeah, for sure. Of course you can use those." And that's how you got to meet the whole boot camp clip.
Yeah, but that wasn't in Orlando. That was here.
And he told me Orlando.
I think that was here. That was at the.
Who told me both those stories? Come on.
Was it Search?
No, that would have been a good. He probably would know that.
Not G Smooth. Was it G Smooth?
It was B Dope.
Oh yeah. Yo, shout out V Dope. Shout out V Dope.
I had to get you. I said,
yeah.
give me a fucking story. Crazy
But it
gonna be
was-
like, how
but
the
it-
fuck you know that?
Yeah, but that was here in Miami. I don't think that
He said it was Orlando. Well, B Dope knows a lot of fucking. B Dope is like his memory is kind of fucking good. I'm like, how
Yeah,
do you
man.
remember that shit?
Yeah,
but
man. Yeah, man.
he told me a bunch of other shit. I'm like,
He got a bunch of stories. Yeah, back
yeah,
then.
keep looking up and to the left. I know. Yeah. He told me. Yeah, well, I'm like this one. I'm not gonna talk about nothing else. I just wanted to tell you those two stories.
What about North Carolina?
No, I'm not. Oh, you want to spill? Whatever.
No. But that's a great one.
I'm just saying.
That's about him though.
But when he, please give me.
What's going on?
But when he told me about the Crater records, that's a great fucking story. He'll never know who told me that
I was
fucking
like, what
story.
the fuck? It's like only a couple people know that.
Because he said that to this day, no one knows what that crate was. He was like, "Fuck!" I was like,
Yeah,
"Get the
man.
fuck out of here!" I'm gonna have to ask him.
And that was literally the last time that I fucked with G Smooth.
Obviously,
So G Smooth
Crates to a DJ?
was
Like, you're fucking-
for all of us back then.
Oh, okay.
Funky Lunatics.
Oh, word?
I think he was managing those funky bastards.
I forgot what else. B-Dopes did say one more name.
Last
wasn't-
Straws? Not Last Straws.
No.
He might have
It wasn't Last Straws.
managing Last Straws.
Damn, I can't remember what the fuck name he
Mud
said.
Superior? Nah.
I want Mud Superior either.
Mud Superior was being managed
Think of Mud
by,
Superior
like,
too. We gonna have her on here too.
Yeah. Shout out Mud Superior. Like, that was like the first...
Yeah.
that was the first person that got a record deal that we were all like, she got a record
She,
deal.
yo, word. I remember them days. I was like, yo, fuck, it's
Yeah, it was
crazy.
fire.
Yeah.
With a fourth and Broadway.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Now that you say it, I remember.
Island Records. Island
Now that you
Records.
say, I remember on the record.
Island before the brother.
Fourth and Broadway.
Island word. That's what it was. Those days were dope though.
Hell yeah.
I fucking loved the 92, 93, 94. Oh, it was just a good fucking time out here, man.
Yeah,
and people didn't give us the fucking credit out here either. You know that.
Yeah,
If you was
of
from Kendall, they gave a fuck. If you had to be from like just Miami, 3 parts of Miami,
North
Carroll
Miami.
City, Liberty City, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't give a fuck overtime. They didn't give a fuck about none of us.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy.
And we were like, in my opinion,
The pinnacle.
When I got into it, high school and shit, we were like the dope ones.
the pinnacle
You know what I mean? Like,
of Miami
it
hip
was
hop.
like, all right, cool. I mean,
Come on, man.
no disrespect to anybody. Those funky bastards were.
No,
for
everybody
us,
was-
those funky bastards were like our elders already.
Facts.
Mud Superior was already our
Mother
elder.
Pierce was too. When I
Of
went
course,
to
Society was our elder.
yes,
But the guys that I was like, whoa, these guys are making the cool shit was Last Straws.
right.
Those funky Lunatics, me, Bob, and Q45.
Funky Lunatics. That's what Bible said.
Yeah,
That's,
and
yes.
and RBM crew. We
And
were like the
RBM,
guys
right.
that had skills.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
how
remember.
did they do that? We had skills.
Yeah, I remember.
We had
I remember
skills.
the whole time. I was here earlier than any of them, so I remember any club I would go to. There's only gonna be 3 acts on that stage:
Yeah.
Mud Superior, Be Dope, and Last Straws. And this was
Nah,
every
don't forget-
fucking
don't
Friday.
forget- Don't forget the homies, Dynads and Black Forest.
Oh no, Black Forest too. But
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, but that
Black
was
Forest was dope. But those 3 names, the 3 names,
That's what I was about to say.
exactly.
Like, if you
the
went
3
to-
names
if you
I
went-
said
if-
were
if-
every week.
Right. If you
Period.
went to, what was the name of it? Wasn't Cream. What was before?
Sugar
Shack.
Sugar Shack.
If you were going to Sugar Shack, or if you were going to, shit, bro, where was that? That one club right next door to there. That I went to go see LONS. Last Straws opened for them.
I think we were there too.
Right. So what was the name of that club?
Fuck, you got me.
Well, next to-
No, it's not Mansion.
No.
Not
Next
Man.
to-
Everyone
next
knows
to
Mansion.
Where
Cream was on 12th.
609?
right when you
Cream was
right when you
on
enter the beach.
I mean, not Cream.
Right
Sugar
when
Shack
you
was on
enter
12th.
Fifth Street.
Fifth Street.
Right. But what was next to it?
It wasn't the zoo.
It was Luke's was Fifth Street originally, remember?
Oh, okay. So what was right next to it? Right?
Fuck.
Across the street, there was another club. Oh, I'm sorry, not right across the street.
Right next door?
Across the street, but like 2 blocks down, there was another club. Anyways, that's where I saw Last Straws
That's
opening
so
up for
many.
LONS.
There was just so many clubs in that time, you know?
Chris Styles.
No, Chris Styles too bougie. Too bougie for that.
think I was. I
Nah,
don't
Chris
think I was.
Styles, that motherfucker. He's like, I don't pop the bottles.
Anywho, the point was that
Right.
yeah.
Good times. That's what it was.
Those were like, in my opinion, the 3 crews that
Definitely.
were like fucking
Most
killing
definitely.
it
Most
at
definitely.
the time that I got into it.
Most
and I was
def.
just like, what?
Give me a cosita.
Fucking, I thought fucking
That shit was
I
that
thought
time.
Last Straws was the shit.
That time was dope as fuck.
I was part
They were
of
dope.
I was part of Funky Lunatics, but I thought Last Straws was the shit.
They were dope.
I love Sam.
yeah.
yeah,
Sam,
that-
Sam
Sam was dope.
with the beats. Fucking Grand Funk for me was like the lyrical dude.
Yeah. That whole era was dope for me, dog. That's like when I really got into writing and just noticing like, yo, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here, you know?
Yeah,
Matter of fact, the dudes that gave me my name went to Killian with all of those motherfuckers. Remember, we were in Sunset.
right.
We were in Sunset.
Right.
So we were in Sunset and Killian for some stupid reason had this rival that was just because you
I
didn't.
mean, you just shitted on Braddock.
Well, no, we had a reason. We had a reason.
We
We had a reason. You guys were the challengers.
Y'all had some.
You heard?
We were the challengers. Oh yeah, we were the challengers.
That's why we
started off
didn't
as
care
a
about y'all because it was a brand
we were
new
a spaceship.
You were the newest
I was like,
school.
what the fuck
You were
is
the
that?
newest school at that time,
yeah.
and it was called the Challengers. So we had to gig on y'all. And then you had dudes like Garcia there. We had to make fun of y'all. You know what I mean? We had to make fun of
Hold
y'all.
on, their mascot
You know what I mean?
is a space shuttle.
That's what I was like. The
Like, who's
Challengers.
gonna walk out of
We
the space shuttle?
we went to all of your lunch waves looking for girls.
We was out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We was in your lunch wave. No, you was not.
was
At
outta
that
here.
time, we were in every lunch wave at your school
girls
looking for
was
girls.
outta there.
There's some
Outta
there's some
space 'cause
baddies
they
out
was-
there. Some baddies.
I mean, I remember going there. So Braddock was opened a year before I got there, and I was just like, "Yo, this is like a fucking jail.
Braddock?
Yeah, Braddock
Sunset was like a
jail.
fucking jail. If you thought that was a
But
jail?
we had like the whole electronic doors. And
Oh,
they were
word?
Fucking,
Oh, we didn't have that.
We had the whole thing.
Damn. Oh,
That
that's how
shit
new
looked
that
like a
shit
jail.
was. See?
That shit-
Sunset was built a long time ago.
That shit looked like a jail.
Facts.
We left. We made them put up gates and
Yeah,
security
now it's
cameras up.
super gated. Like
There
they
was
didn't
no
have that when we was
security
there.
camera, no nothing.
Fact, we killed
I
it.
don't know how it is now, but like
I was there the
back
last year that they let you leave for lunch. Remember? That you could leave.
then. Braddock or Sunset?
No, we went to Sunset. So
okay.
I'm pretty sure in Braddock also you guys
They
can
let
leave
you
for
leave,
lunch,
right?
right?
I think so. I'm not.
Well,
I don't
okay,
know.
so because you're 1 year under me, and when I was in 12th grade, it was the last year you could leave because so many people had died during the lunch waves when they would left. I don't know. I guess they raised. I don't know why they always died leaving for lunch, but
Like,
yeah, I don't know why, but it fucked me up because I would skip those whole 3 hours. Like fuck,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. They didn't lock our shit because I used to leave all the time. Like
Yeah.
in high school,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like when I would show up. I would show up tripping my ass off.
this motherfucker.
You're one of those. I've done it once. I was nervous as fuck.
All the psychedelics.
I remember I
was fucking
showed up
with.
tripping my ass off once, and security like tried to stop me, and I was like, "I'm out." And I went into the woods.
And tripping running.
He ran into
I went into the
woods.
woods. I went into the woods, and I'm tripping balls in the woods.
That's
I'm like,
horrible. Scared as
Austin,
fuck and
that's the
shit.
best
He's
way.
like this. Scared as fuck behind trees
It
and
was the
shit.
best experience ever.
Yo,
I love that. I had fun in acid too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
I didn't.
We're sickos.
That was like the best shit.
Were you like
He did
DJ
like
Craze?
17 stamps at one time, right?
I've done hundreds. I've done 7 to quit. You know when they always said that when you drop 7, you're insane.
At one
You're
time.
like clinically
Wait,
insane.
at one time?
Yes.
Well, hold on. I'll tell you the whole story if you want to hear the whole story. But you know how they always said you drop if you drop 7 hits, you're like clinically insane. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
I don't know if they meant at the same time or just 7 in total, right?
No,
At
he
the
thinks
same
at
time.
He thinks at the same time.
So I did 7. So we were gonna quit. We were like, we're not gonna do it no more. So me and my two best friends, we folded up 7 each, but we didn't stop there. We dropped 7. We had like who knows how many blunts, how many quarts of beer. Remember back then it was quarts. Mushrooms, a half eighth of mushrooms each. A cup of mushroom punch.
Nah, man.
And on top of that, one of my boys put 2 liquid acid drops in his eyeball. Dude, that night, I wouldn't
he got
recommend it to
scared.
nobody.
He didn't
That night, we didn't even speak to you. 16 hours sitting on the wall. I thought it was the dude from Sylvester Stallone had that movie with Wesley Snipes, Demolition Man. No? There was one old man who had the whole way, he thought of the whole way of life. There's only one restaurant, it's called Taco Bell, that's all it was. I thought it was him.
Jesus.
Dog, I'm on Kendall Drive, you know there's no one that walks. There was 1,000 people walking. All the cars were futuristic. If I said I want to see 18,000 bikes, the 18,000 bikes rolled right by instantly, like this.
My G, like,
Yeah,
Oh, you like?
don't
yeah,
ever do it.
most I did was 2,
Other than that,
and I was out of here.
I did that to go to, I did 2 to go to church.
I was out of here. Just with 2, I was like, whoa.
Facts.
I
The
did
fir-
one and almost killed somebody.
Like,
Yo, this dude-
trees were talking. Like,
Yeah.
everything was.
But I want to
This
see
dude
that
had
shit, you
had
know what I
an
mean?
Indian talking
Yo,
to
that's what he's talking about that night. And it was on Halloween.
Oh, bro.
And I said, you know tripping first timers. First timer, Halloween. Crazy. It was the elements for disaster. He comes in the car.
We all had the dead president mask.
Yo,
They was all
this
fucked up.
motherfucker killed my
You
night.
seen them,
We in the car. He's in the back with this dude that I brought, which we're all on acid. And the dude is he's into babalao, todas esas cosas,
Yeah, witchcraft shit.
what's it called?
Soltero.
Santero.
Santeria.
Santeria. Cuban style. You already know.
Word.
Homeboys in the back, tripping, touching. They're both touching arms because they're sitting next to each other. I'm in the front. This motherfucker says, "Yo, stop the fucking car!" What happened? Yo, your boy, he's burning me. He's burning me. I said, Paul, relax. This is why I don't trip with first timers. Relax. No, you fucking can't get this motherfucker out of here. I said, yo, relax, my G. We pull the car over. Everyone jumps out the car like if there's a fire in the car, but there's no fire. And he's like, yo, your boy, I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up.
He's an
I said, yo. So I was like, what happened? And he keeps saying something about the Indian. That dude's.
No, I told him, I said, I looked at him, he looked like a skull, like a skeleton, but then I felt fire, and I was like, yo,
So
this motherfucker about to die.
No lie. So my boy, he's a Santero. He goes, what's happening is that my guardian angel is an Indian, and he really likes Paul, so he's trying to jump into Paul.
Oh fuck!
But all of them tripping.
They all tripping. And it's Halloween. We get out the car. Oh, he sees these goblins, and I'm like, let's just go home. This is a bad fucking night. Paul, stay in the front, motherfucker. We out of here.
And when you're on that shit, it's different. It's different.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
different.
Because
we made one of our boys forget his name.
yo,
Forget his
I can believe
identity.
it.
Like we were fucking with him, and I feel bad. Like we did it on purpose.
That was fine.
It was for
We did it
that
on
bad.
purpose. We were in
We did
his
it on
crib,
purpose.
and we're just like fucking bugging out, and we're
Oh,
just like,
foul.
I'm gonna tell him like we don't know who he is, right? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tell him we don't know who he is, right? And then we're like, yeah, let's do it. And then he starts talking to us, and we were like, whoa, who are you?
Who are you?
And he's like, what do you mean? I'm Nestor. And we were like, no, that's not you.
Oh, you fucked him
And
up.
we fucked him up. He was like, what do you mean? And then he just kind of like, am I Nestor? Wait, who am I?
Oh no.
Who am I? And then he just started tripping
I
the
believe
fuck
it.
out.
I
And we were
believe
just
it.
Like, oh,
Yo,
shit.
it's-
We were like, yo, we're kidding.
Right? You can believe whatever you want,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
your
we got
eyes are
acid.
telling you that red elephant is coming after you. It's coming after you.
I mean,
You know what
it's
I'm
like
saying?
acid is different than mushrooms.
Way different. Two different
ecstasy,
things.
All that shit.
Yeah, facts.
Ayahuasca, DMT.
Oh, you did that?
I did DMT.
No
What?
fucking-
Yeah, man.
Did you see
amazing.
God?
He said it's amazing.
I saw everything.
What did you see?
You did that?
Ayahuasca, no. Ayahuasca, I'm gonna do it this year. I'm gonna do
Wow,
it.
you
I'm
are
gonna
a
take
brave
little
man.
tip. I mean, it's not even like that. It's like,
No, it is. I'm a little nervous about
What's
that.
the DMT? You saw like
What'd you see in DMT?
all right. So DMT, I did it right before pandemic, and my boy, do you know Corey Chase?
Oh,
shit, I
I
don't even know if I'm snitching. Hold on.
no, he's not. And I think I know that name, but rock and roll.
Block the word. The name
Anywho,
out.
No, we don't know him.
cool
Go.
dude. He's a Rasta guy. Like he's cool. He's cool. He's
sounds
like,
familiar.
He's like, boss, you got to do this. Like, you just got to experience this shit. And I was just like, all right, cool. And
He helped you through it. Like he went.
yeah, he makes it, and like
Oh, okay.
Damn.
he chills with you when you're doing it.
Oh, that's what you need.
Excuse
You
me.
need someone to really do.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh
need
hell
that.
yeah, you need somebody there, bro. I mean, not
He said, oh
him.
hell yeah.
No, it's true.
Not him.
Everybody
He's-
says
He
that.
does it by himself.
Oh, 'cause he's a
and,
professional,
like,
probably.
Yeah. And he's like, bro, I don't even need it no more. Now I know how to do breathing techniques that make me blast
Go into
off
that.
like that.
What?
Yeah. And bro, I'm gonna get there. Anyway,
Yeah,
so,
please
like,
give me. I'm interested.
I did that shit, and boom. He was just like, all right, cool. The thing that fucked me up was that I was hungover, but I had told him I'm gonna do it. And he comes to my apartment. I was living by myself at the time.
Wait, what do you mean? Hungover before you did it? Yeah. Oh, that's goddamn.
But whatever. I don't think that affected it that much.
No.
But
I've never heard anyone say
meaning
that.
I was going into it already like, oh.
Right, woozy.
And boom, we did it in my studio. Boom. He's like, take this one hit, lie down. You're gonna blast off. And I was like,
Just
cool,
one
sounds
hit?
Like just one hit. It's just
I'm
one.
scared of that more.
Yeah, that's it.
And he hates this psychological
You go in,
shit.
3, 4, 5 seconds. You hold that bitch in,
Then lay down.
And then he said, "When you release that shit, I got you. Just lie down." And boom, and I released that shit, bro. When I tell you, I blasted off. I've done DMT.
We know you.
I've
Psycho. And he's a psycho.
yeah, man. Yeah,
He
man.
told me that already.
It's like I've done everything, and that shit. I was just like, what? I blasted off. I saw the whole tunnel. I did the whole thing.
No.
Saw
There's
the
a
whole
tunnel you go through?
kaleidoscope of colors. I saw the whole fucking thing. I'm like bugging the fuck out. Like, what the fuck?
Nah.
And I'm
I
just
can't,
there,
I
and I'm just
can't.
like experiencing shit. And it started getting dark, so I opened my eyes. And when I opened my eyes, bro, I kid you not, I saw code everywhere.
No way.
Not Matrix code.
No?
It was a different color, but it was code. It was like everything was like
Ones and zeros.
but not ones and zeros, just like things. And I was
Right.
like,
Oh,
Hieroglyphics.
He said
some
everything.
shit. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then I look at my boy, this nigga's glowing gold. Like he's glowing gold. And I'm just like looking at him I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like,
I can
chill.
show you,
Close your eyes, go
Chill.
back. He's like, just chill. Go,
But you're
close your
supposed to
eyes.
keep your eyes closed, or
I was just supposed to, yeah. I was supposed
Yeah.
to keep my eyes closed, but I started panicking and I was like,
yeah, no shit.
boom. And he was like, no, just close your eyes again, go down. And what I mean by that code shit is that I truly believe we're in a simulation now.
Everyone says,
truly
yo, no,
believe
please
that
don't
shit.
So
skip.
we all
Everyone says
connected to
that.
the Matrix?
They been
I
told you
think,
that.
I think you're
believe
in
it.
my matrix.
Oh.
Fucking way.
And you're in some other matrix.
No, I'm lost.
You're in my video game.
You're in the acid
I'm in the
matrix.
acid.
Right? So like I went back in and fucking I didn't see like the beings, like all that shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw,
why I asked you.
Hold
that.
on, you see people and shit?
You supposedly see
like,
God.
I felt
Fucking
the
talk to
presence
God
of
and
things,
everything.
but the people that I saw were the Papua New Guinea motherfuckers with the red fucking hats.
Oh,
I saw them niggas.
you spoke to him
For whatever
Or no?
reason. No, I didn't speak to them, but I was just
They
looking at
popped up
them,
in your head.
and they were just like looking at me, and then all of a sudden they just started feeling bad for me, and then they just started kind of like not laughing at me. They were just like,
Kind of like
yeah, just mocking me, and I was just like, what the fuck?
No, you guys are.
So
And then I
it's the,
started sinking.
I'm a little scared now. Yeah, so
No, it's good, it's good. And
No,
then I started-
it's let him finish, and I'm gonna ask the question I want to ask,
Right,
but I
and
want to
then
hear the story.
I started sinking. I started like just going through some darkness, and then all of a sudden,
That's what I was worried
shit
about.
just went fucking weird, and I just felt like this reconnection of things. Everything started going, and I was like, what
And then-
the fuck? And after that, I came to, right? After like a fucking long ass minute of that weird shit reconnecting and all that shit, I woke up, and when like the hippies tell you like we are one with the universe, we are one with everything.
felt?
Bro, I opened up my eyes and my rug and my fucking hand were the same shit.
Right.
And I don't
You
mean
were
like the
definitely
same,
one-
I don't mean the same
pattern.
shit. I mean like I was like everything was just glowing the same shit, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was just looking at me, I was looking at him, and I was like, what the fuck? And then he recorded me, and I was saying some crazy shit.
Oh no.
I was very grateful. I was like, yo, thank you for this.
Okay, so
Thank you. I was like, I think I understand
this
this
is
whole thing.
So my question about that, it doesn't last that long, right?
15 minutes.
So imagine that you go through your journey. I don't know if I would assume everyone's journey is a little different because your mental, everyone's thinking different, right? We don't live the same life. Maybe same premise where like what he just said, they're mocking you and stuff like, but that's supposed to happen. Did you find a positive thing out of it? You understand?
Fuck
Like,
yes.
yeah, right. See,
Bro,
that's why
I
you
was,
do it.
I was
Eddie.
on cloud 9 for a whole week.
Uh,
I was just like,
I'm telling you.
I thought I had figured everything out.
Everyone said
But
this.
everything was all about love. Everything was like, just
Is that
follow the
true?
love.
Is
Just
that
follow
true,
the
Alex?
love.
Yeah, the first time I did, you did it once or twice? Or
Just did it once.
you did it once. The first time I did it, it was kind of like the door opening, me peeking, and then close, and I opened my eyes like in a panic. So like I said, I
But
saw
a positive way too, kind of at the end. Like people always tell me that journey made them see shit that they didn't think
I did it
they didn't know. You know.
I didn't fully. I blasted
Blast it
off,
off?
but then I kind of like woke up in a panic.
Oh, that
Not
could
in a
be.
like
Same. Like I opened my eyes.
and
Like
I
what he
started-
said.
I'm seeing energy floating through the air.
That's
right?
this is fucking crazy.
But it's a different one because like I've taken hard drugs
Right.
and I've taken acid and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, me too.
It was different. Like it was.
gotta be
It's
different.
not the same thing. It's like
I don't
this-
believe it's the
this
same.
shit was like crazier.
DMT is
but,
what's released from your body when you die.
but DMT though, like every other drug that I've taken, I feel like it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's suggestive. Like it's like whatever's in your brain.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of
It's
like
also like acid and all that too, but maybe to the 10th power. No,
right. You kind of like guide your own way.
Facts.
Because my missus took it, didn't have the same trip. Other people that have
Did she like it?
She doesn't talk
was-
about it,
Right. She was.
so maybe it got dark.
Everyone says that there's one dark part
why I
in it
don't
though.
want-
You know
but
what
the
I mean?
darkness is what I liked.
No, he's kind of like me. That's why I dropped 7 hits of acid. I want to see pink elephants
saw
flying
you-
at me. Like, I
because-
like
no,
that
no, no,
shit. You
because
know what I'm
then
saying?
Listening to it, there was complete silence.
You fuck with yourself. You like you're like yo. You really look at yourself.
That's
and that's
why
why
I'm
I
asking
do
you.
ayahuasca because with ayahuasca you look at yourself even more.
Were you listening to
In a good way.
Bro, this guy was playing Indian music and I didn't like it. that shit freaked me out. But the homie that gave it to me, like he's very spiritual. He's very into like,
You trust him.
playing. Yeah, he's.
You gotta
he's
trust that
fire, He's
motherfucker.
fire. He really.
Yeah,
took
you
care
gotta
of me.
trust him.
And like when I woke up, I was just like very thankful. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is amazing. This
You
is
see
amazing.
how he
This is
says,
amazing.
okay, everybody I know, they start the story, they don't start the story like that, they end it like that. And I'm like, wow, you must have saw something positive in it. But the people that I've spoke to who've done it, besides this cycle is they all see God. They talk to God. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't talk to God. Maybe when I do ayahuasca, I'll talk to Mother Earth.
I'm telling you how I wasn't there. I'm telling you what they tell me.
You're definitely somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah,
Right.
You're not here.
Yeah, you're in another
You
dimension.
see something else, and when you open your eyes, you see something else.
Oof.
It's
That's
not
crazy.
like acid where like the tree's
Yeah.
talking. Hey guy,
Right.
how you
It's
doing?
the same object just talk
I'll
right.
flip out if I saw
No.
that.
You see
Wow.
beings, and you're just like,
Like,
what?
see that? When you say beans, I don't want that. I'm good.
But Eddie, it could be for a good thing. It could be teaching you something about yourself is what I'm trying.
But at the same
Never know.
time,
And he used to take ecstasy and go to space.
If I had
at the same time, the worst, at the least, it's just something in your brain that unlocks.
Yeah,
That's the least. So that's a good thing.
that's a good thing. You only use 15% of your brain
You're
right
like
now.
unlocking something that you're just like, whoa, I never thought of this. I
Yeah.
never thought of this possibility.
I mean, look what you're
Just
saying
the
afterwards.
Colors, just the kaleidoscope. Like the first minute I went in that bitch,
That's-
I blasted off. I saw that tunnel that everybody sees when they die.
They say that,
I saw
right.
a tunnel,
Yeah.
white light, and I was just like, and I was just like, oh, am I dying?
That's what people describe it as.
That's
Yeah.
why I think I flipped the fuck out.
No, but that's when you're that's
I'm
when you're
thinking,
supposed to
I'm
remain
dying.
calm.
But it was a good light, so I was like,
Right,
let's
right,
fucking
right.
go.
Right,
Let's
because
fucking go.
It was a good light to your
you're
crazy
scared of
ass.
something that you don't know. You don't know
It's
if
a
that
welcoming
experience
light.
is
It's
right.
a
If
welcoming
it's-
light.
It
that's
was
that's
green.
No,
you don't know.
that shit was
You
white
don't
as
know
fuck.
how welcoming it's gonna
But
be.
then, like right after that shit went all kinds of colors, bro. And I was
Crazy.
like, I've never seen these colors. I was like, whoa, all right.
That's nuts.
That little raver in me was like, let's fucking go.
It was good.
I ain't mad at him.
And I was like, woo. And then after a
For-
minute, I was like, all right, this is weird.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
true.
when I was like, no, okay, now I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
And that's when I opened my eyes.
That's where I would open my eyes.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't want to get to the end. I don't want to get to the end.
Yeah,
That's how I am.
And then I opened up my eyes
And I'm
just to
sure
make
this
sure that
motherfucker
I was
opens
still, like,
a
here.
human alive. Right,
And when I
right.
opened my eyes, that's when I saw all the code shit. And I was
And that's
like,
crazy.
I was like, there's no way that my brain suggested this
Crazy.
in that small amount of time. So I was just like,
Right.
and then when I woke up, I was like, nah, nigga, we're in a simulation. I was like, nah, this is like the Matrix.
And even crazier is that it kind of shows you what is in your subconscious, what you're really thinking about, and you don't even because really that's what everything you're seeing is what's in your brain. You understand what I'm saying? That's why everyone's trip is different. You'll see shit that you didn't even know you were thinking
But
about.
that's
It's there.
why I think maybe it's not what everybody thinks it is. Everybody thinks
Right.
it's a very spiritual connection with Mother Earth. Well,
What do you think
ayahuasca.
it is?
Sorry. DMT, everybody thinks like, you're
They think it's
connecting
spiritual
with
too.
another dimension. I'm like, well, maybe
Right.
it's just a very high intensity hallucinogenic.
Right.
So like your mind is like directing it, and then the shit goes crazy.
That's kind
That's why,
of
that's why I want to. That's why I
kinda
want to try
what I think.
ayahuasca, because with ayahuasca, it seems like everybody has the same experience
facts.
talking to Mother Earth,
Facts.
and you purge, and then everybody comes out of ayahuasca.
I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, you purge, bro. You throw up.
Oh,
Yeah, big facts.
Like a
I don't think I can do
I'm
that.
thinking
I ain't
like
gonna lie.
the movie Purge.
But
You
that
would
one's,
never
that
do
one's better.
ayahuasca.
That,
I don't want to know
that shit cures heroin addicts, alcoholism.
That's what I've heard.
Cures a
Yeah,
lot of
facts.
shit. There was a show on, I think, A&E that it
No,
was
no,
like a
it was on-
ayahuasca retreat.
Oh, I saw the one on
Or was it
the
80?
Puffy channel.
Yeah, one of those things.
Revolt.
I
It was
saw,
on Revolt.
yeah, I saw like a episode or two, and I was just like,
I saw it
word.
on there.
People that have like the craziest
It cured
fucking
them.
problems,
Facts.
they don't get
Well, I
cured, they just become
Right.
better.
They get aware.
Listen, if
Yeah.
Right,
you're
right, right.
doing heroin and you're gonna do that, I prefer you do that.
Right, I mean,
Well,
it cures
if it-
people because like
right.
I'm just saying because
Bro,
you're
like-
a walking zombie on heroin.
Don't look at that like it's a drug that you do every day
I
like
think,
weed.
I think what it is with ayahuasca is like, you talk to, they call it Mother Earth or
Okay.
the creator or God or the universe,
Whatever it may be.
whatever the fuck it is to you.
Right.
You talk to that person, which is really us inside. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
it's
Your own
us.
self, yeah.
We are all gods.
It's still humbling like a bitch when you're doing that
you
on
talk
that
to
drug.
yourself-
Be a 5%.
No, but I believe that we are all gods.
gods.
we are.
I'm not
gods.
mad at that
Like
statement
I
at
always
all.
talk to my mom. I'm just like, yo, listen, your Jesus is me.
Right.
Like I talk to myself.
Right.
Like that dude is just me, and the universe. Anyways,
It's not far fetched.
It's ayahuasca.
I think that's what people see in ayahuasca. It's like they talk to themselves on a deeper level, and they come out of that bitch cured.
I ain't gonna lie. This is what I've seen. Like a lot of
let's do it
motherfuckers.
and record it.
Well, I'm not a heroin addict.
See who flips the fuck.
I think you should do it because you flip out on anything.
No,
He
I'm
won't even do
scared.
acid. He's scared.
No, no, fuck it. It doesn't sound
Crazy.
appealing.
Hey, great,
Acid.
crazy. How not?
You know, acid melts shit.
Crazy.
Wait, I took acid
No,
and
you-
became
it's
crazy.
different.
I know. I'm thinking
Crazy.
It's
Crazy. Yes or
acid,
no?
that acid that comes in
Yes
my
or no?
mind.
When that peak starts, don't you laugh your nuts off? Come on,
it's
man.
funny at first.
Yeah, well.
Oh, you see?
No, because he knows the downer sucks. You want to get it out of your body so you can try to sleep.
I mean, when it gets dark, it gets dark.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well,
I'm good.
It gets dark.
You know what's
The first time I ever did that, the
got
first time I
problems.
ever did acid, took 2 hits and went to the edge at a rave at the edge.
God.
So you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
of course.
Dude, I thought I was on another fucking planet. That was the days of the club kids with the
I mean,
big
but that was
platforms.
that era, because like,
Yeah, it
when
was
I
awesome.
took acid, I was going to raves.
Facts. That's the only reason why I did
The
it.
reason I got into drum and bass was because I went to like fucking the one in Orlando. I forgot what it was called, but it was a big rave. Bro, I what's it called when you take E and you take acid?
Fuck.
Trolling.
I trolled.
Trolling, yeah. Tripping and rolling.
My cousin was like,
You
bro,
did all the antics with the
No, I was still a hip hop boy.
No, but you know what?
Shut up.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
hip-hop, but
If
I
you're
was
in
just
those
fucked
clubs, they come up to you. Like,
Oh no,
I didn't know anything about it.
I was about to
What-
say I got into a little corner.
Right.
And I was
Oh,
I was listening to Ronnie Size, and I told my cousin, "Don't let nobody fuck with me." So my cousin was like, and I was just in my corner like,
Why were you trolling? Why would you do that first?
because my boy, shout out Surround Sound. My boy was like, "Yo, if you're gonna like go to this, it's called Zen. If you're gonna go to Zen, you know,
Nigga, you
we're
crazy?
gonna do this. We're gonna do these 2 things."
You know Vapor Rub? Vicks Vapor Rub?
Yeah.
You're trolling. Come on, Craze. You're
He
trolling.
said,
Or your eye, worse. They put it on a finger and blow it in your eye, and your eyes just start rolling backwards like they're fucking golf, like lottery balls, brother. You just start. No joke. You're fucking. They're just exploding. Everything's exploding.
No lottery after all them rolls.
Nothing. It
just getting
depends.
just
Back in the
fucked
days, who you're with. If you're with a crew of girls and they're all trolling, you're in the game. But
you think they're popping off after that craziness? Are they?
ecstasy,
don't
yes, I do.
I guess that's what it's for.
Yeah, I would never. I'm not gonna say it's the best drug in the world, and I would never recommend it. But you know,
There's a lot of people that
X?
think heroin's the best drug in the world.
I don't.
I'm just saying.
I'm more afraid to do that. Than
What?
fucking
What?
ecstasy.
Ecstasy? Oh, you're crazy.
I mean, I've done it, I've done it, but like,
He said,
it's,
what?
it's a long period of time, and I might fucking act wild. So you know what I'm saying?
Is this
With
like the
DMT,
most
I was-
psychedelic, grumpy OG thing?
Yes.
This right here.
But not for nothing. I don't. Acid will make you more
is it
scary than
X-
ecstasy.
is it
Ecstasy is
X
just gonna
like
make you have the
90s?
best time.
Oh my god, no,
Is
ecstasy,
it
bro.
X's 90s?
Are you
Like,
kidding
Have
me?
you taken ecstasy?
Hell no.
You done nothing.
No.
You don't take
You
Tylenol.
smoke weed,
Bro,
that's it.
out of weed, alcohol, and anything, ecstasy is the best.
Okay,
Nah.
I say it all the time,
It's
and
the
I
best
just
shit.
said it. It is the best. I don't
somebody that
recommend
made
it.
in their
No,
garage.
No,
And y'all
my
doing
G.
like this.
Check it.
Yo,
You
sis-
take that
Y'all wildin'
shit.
out.
You take that shit first
No.
of all. You gotta be with your girl.
Yes,
First
if
of
you're
all.
with your girl and you're on X,
and you're only
eating
happy.
coochie for 10
You're
hours.
only happy.
I eat coochie for 10 hours sober.
No, but you're
only
eating 10
happy, and that shit's gonna taste way better.
Yeah, and guess what? When you
Listen.
bust a nut on that, you're gonna feel like you're gonna be in an electric chair, nigga. Facts. You know that little, that little thing that holds your tongue on the mouth. That's gonna break. Trust.
What's fucking hilarious is that like when I was in the early days when I was doing a lot of raves, I would ask the promoter to get me pills
X
after I'm done.
X pills.
After
forget
I'm
it.
done spinning, and they would just be like,
you can't
"Why?"
spit on that.
And I was just like, because I wasn't, I was like loyal as fuck. I was faithful, and I was just like, but I like how that feels.
Yes.
So I would wait till I was done.
Yeah, you can't spit on that, right?
What?
Could you spit on X? You think?
Of course. It feels
Yeah?
great. Everything feels
pro-
great
it
on
probably-
ecstasy.
I know, but you're so loose.
Ecstasy is the best shit because everything
It's
feels
the
great.
Yo, it's ridiculous. If I go like this to you,
You're
it's like,
like,
it's the weirdest feeling.
Everything feels
It's
great.
crazy. Don't let some girl massage you on X. You're
So
like
I would,
this.
I would take
Like a
half
bozo.
a pill right after I was done, go to my room, go to sleep,
Damn.
You
Go
could
to sleep
on that
because I was high off the energy that I just did at the club.
Facts.
Tired, drunk.
But
Take
would
that
you
tip.
sleep?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would go to sleep.
How are your dreams?
And I was just wake up
With a smile like that, sleeping.
He was testing himself.
He's like, my nipples never felt so good.
Yo, and then I would wake up. I would wake up in the morning feeling amazing.
Yeah, no.
Amazing. And I would go to the airport, smile on my
No,
face.
if you
come back
passed
home,
out,
just feel great.
you know why? It's like a 30, 40 minute time lapse after you drop the pill, right? So if he gets to pass out in that time and then get that effect in your Dreamville, holy
That used to
shit.
be a thing with me. I used to do
That's
that shit.
crazy.
I used to do that shit for like 2-3 years.
That's crazy.
I would just like take half a pill, always half.
Because you know if it,
Because the
if it
whole
kicks
pill-
in before you go to sleep,
No,
you're not
it-
closing your eyes.
By the time I would get to the room, I would already be like,
You're Gucci, yeah.
but I was already tired.
You're tired,
I was already
right?
drunk, and I
That's
was just be like,
perfect.
oh, boom, boom, and I would rush to bed.
So little bass,
I would-
bass.
I would rush to bed. I would rush to bed, and I'd just be like,
Yes.
This motherfucker. It feels so good.
I love this fucking covers.
Angie, if you're watching this, it's a ting.
Right, it's a thing.
It's a
It's a
thing.
ting.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I
Fucking
got.
on hotel pillows.
It's okay. It's okay. It's how we do it.
But real shit, like it's the only drug that I feel like it's fire, man. It's
Fire, man.
It's fire as fuck.
I say that all the
It's
time.
not because it's
He's
not.
Not lying. Not lying.
Papa, yo no te gusta.
No, because it's not like you know, it's not like you're gonna be an asshole. Like you know, if you get
Nah.
too drunk and you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
No, you're not doing
Like,
that.
This one, you're only nice.
That's
you
it.
might get annoyingly nice.
Yeah, there's a no like over touchy.
Pause. But yeah, you know, that's
Not me,
about
but
it.
yeah.
That's about it. And then you know, if you take a lot, your eyes are gonna be like,
Yep.
holy shit, everything is fire right now.
Yo, it's facts. I'm like,
I think
did we go to St. Club's? Oh, never
I
mind.
think everybody put.
Yo, you went to the edge, my guy.
Yo, the edge is
We went to the same club.
ridiculous.
I think
Fuck.
they put fentanyl in everything, so I'm scared of taking it.
That might be the problem
yeah,
today.
yeah,
I'm talking
nowadays.
about the 90s.
Nowadays,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
I'm talking about the best era.
especially
I mean,
now.
even weed. Like,
And
I
I'm a
stopped
viejo.
smoking weed because nowadays I can't handle that shit.
Oh, you
Uh.
can handle it?
Nah, I can't handle that shit.
It's fucking.
Like back in the day, like you know, I was just smoking like nickels and dimes.
Regs.
Like
But regs, right?
the worst that was gonna happen is like
You're gonna
you
eat
get,
a lot.
You get munchies and
Yeah.
shit. I mean, like now it's like, bro, everywhere I go, people give me some shit, and I'm just like, I don't know.
You can hang out with you so you can pass it over.
Motherfuckers ready to hit the bed after that
Got
shit.
mad pre-roll
You
shit.
got mad
Everybody,
pre-rolls?
everybody,
You should have brought all the pre-rolls with you.
everybody give me that shit. Up.
We're gonna follow you home and get them. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Hang
man.
them all up.
I got mad gummies, mad
Man,
pre-rolls.
I don't like edibles. I don't fuck with edibles.
Oh
I'm
shit.
not an edible guy.
I like edibles.
I don't know how
to
to
go to
gauge.
sleep.
I don't know how to. Oh yeah, of course.
That you use it for that, yes.
That's perfect for that.
Perfect for that.
I don't know how to
But
gauge them.
we-
That's why it
we
sucks.
Go crazy. We'll eat up all these edibles, and then all of a sudden, 3 hours later, you feel like, whoa,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
And it's a
And
crazy
you don't
body
wanna-
high too. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you
that's
wanna-
the
I wake up in the
problem.
morning and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah, that's where the
Like,
problem
why?
is. It's the body high, right?
I don't like that.
I
shit.
can't
the sleep is
function.
good.
The sleep is great, but I can't function on that
I
shit.
think I'm a drug head to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I ain't mad.
I do things just. to
Michael
go to sleep.
Jackson was just like that.
I smoke weed to go to sleep.
Exactly. I drink to go to sleep.
Yeah, well,
I
there
don't
you
drink
go.
during the day.
All right, well, that's a problem. We're gonna have
I
to.
then drink to go to sleep. I can't.
You just like to drink.
I mean, I'm an alcoholic, but I'm saying like I
Right.
like.
No, I'm just
having a
saying,
drink or
trust.
two
Yeah, yeah.
to, like,
It'll
you
ease
know,
you into the sleep.
into sleep.
I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
But you said drink it too, not like a
You're an
whole bottle.
alcoholic if you wake up in the morning and you drink.
And you have to drink to wake up. You have to drink to wake up. You're an alcoholic.
Oh shit! To wake up.
To wake up.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
super alcohol.
That's
super alcoholic.
Yeah, you wake
I mean,
up.
like you wake up and you're like, life sucks. Let me have a drink.
No, how about you wake up? You don't even brush your teeth. Yeah, as soon as you roll out of bed, you take a shot. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
how.
alcoholism.
Come on, dog.
There's some
That's
people who know
alcoholism.
and
I don't
they're
do that,
shaking-
but-
They're shaking.
Me? You do
cheers
that?
if
I don't do
they're-
that.
They're
if
shaking.
you have the shakes,
if
yeah,
they-
you're an
they're shaking
alcoholic.
because they have.
The shakes is bad.
Alcoholic.
Leave the shakes
We're
alone.
alcoholics. We're
I don't shake. You shake?
no, I mean like
You do the Harlem Shake.
I do
you
the
drink
hard-
every day.
No.
No.
Oh shit. Okay.
He said, "Oh shit, I'm
I
alcoholic."
drink a couple almost, but I
I drink
can't
every
say-
day.
You drink.
Oh, it's okay.
Every day.
We're not gonna judge you.
But I don't get fucked up. I'm getting
No,
fucked up right now because like
Yeah,
It's okay.
Special occasion.
No one's gonna know.
But no, like I drink every day. Like at like around 6, 7, I'll have one drink,
Nightish.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then that shit gets me open. Work.
Oh, that's drinking every day. Then I do that.
And then
I
one
thought he
more
meant
right
like
before going to sleep.
I thought he meant like going to the bar and like tossing them back.
Yeah, I thought you.
I do.
What the fuck did you think I was talking about?
I don't know. I visualized you like at the fucking bare necessities on US1 and fucking.
No.
Just leave it
I'm
to
like-
bare
That's
necessity.
what I'm saying, right? Like you think alcoholism is like
Ugly like that, right? No.
drink at 7.
No, listen, kid.
Yeah, we drink
I know what you mean.
You drinking water?
I drink mad water.
That's what matters.
So at least you're keeping your liver going.
Yeah,
You're
I only
flushing
drink
it out
eight.
that way.
I only drink
More
about
than
8
You're
bottles a
not drinking
day.
like crazy.
In the morning, turmeric, milk thistle.
Okay, you got it all. Milk
B,
fizzle.
vitamin B.
That's
C,
just funny.
That's
It's
what's
really
gonna
cool.
balance out
fish
all the
oil,
shit.
Fish oil.
Right.
I have like a whole little
Oh,
thing
you
that I
got the
drink
whole
every day.
routine.
Right.
All right,
Every
so
day.
You got
We
the
got
liver
you.
popping.
That's what you need.
That's
You have
it.
to balance the shit because that's the only way you don't fuck up
I mean,
your
it'd
liver
be
and
good
everything else.
just to stop drinking.
Well,
I mean,
I try to
if life could stop being so simulated, then I'd stop drinking.
my G, like
Right.
I tried it 2 or 3 times.
Boring, right?
Well, no, it felt great. Like no.
I'm horny, right? Fucking
I'm
wild.
playing.
To be
Ain't
fair,
that?
like when I quit like the first 2 times, the first time I quit for like 2 months,
Right.
maybe 3 months. I don't remember. The first month it was great. I was that guy on the internet like, yo guys,
No, you did not.
we don't really need this shit, guys.
Right.
Life is good without alcohol.
Life
You know
is
what?
great without
I feel so
alcohol.
proud of myself. You know what?
Right.
To life. You know what I mean? I was that guy.
I know, I
You know
smell
what I mean?
you.
And I was just like, boom, boom, boom. 2-3 weeks into it, the parties that I was doing, I started becoming grumpy. I was just like,
Right.
I would just like show up, do my thing. Like,
Right. Where's my fucking
The
money?
promoters would be like, yo, you want to chill? I'm like, nope. Nope. They're like,
Give me my
"Sure."
money, I'm out of
Just
here.
killed it. Like, let's
Yeah, we
hang
know.
out. Like, no, take me back.
Right.
Boom, I go to the room and just feel bummed.
Yeah. Like you felt like out of your
A
element type
month
shit.
into it, I was like, I'm depressed.
Uh,
Like I went from like
I miss my best friend.
I went from a high of like I love life. I'm like the guy. I did the thing. Like I fucking stopped. I feel proud. I went to like a deep hole,
Right.
and then that deep hole got darker.
Wow.
It was just like I actually don't want to DJ no more.
So you never really were in love with weed?
shit.
Because I feel like that about weed. Like fuck, I like to drink, but I love to smoke.
Yeah, no, I can't stop smoking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
smoking isn't like alcohol. Alcohol, like like for me, I'm an introvert. I'm like like a fucking loner. Like
right.
it brings out my talkative
opens
side.
you,
Like
yeah,
it helps me
okay,
be
I got
social. Basically, is what I'm
I
saying.
understand.
And like being a DJ, you have to be social. You got to be there
Facts.
like
Yeah,
Facts.
exactly. Yeah.
My favorite thing.
sober. I'm like,
my favorite. I guess my favorite sample that you have, because it was a sample. You weren't saying it. My favorite shit is you was like, I forgot what the beginning was, but you were saying something about how DJs all got their fucking hands up.
Oh,
if
new
you got your
slaves, new
huh?
slave, new
yeah,
slave,
if you
new
got your
slave.
fucking hands up, how the fuck? That's my favorite shit. Nigga. It's so fucking true. Every day you sit there like,
Touch the button.
I'm laughing.
that was a sample from Russell Peters.
Dope.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
it was a whole comedian skit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That
yeah.
was dope as hell.
Yeah.
That was dope. That was clever.
Yeah.
I like that. It's so fucking
So
true.
what do you feel about the touch button DJs?
Or the knob DJ. Is that knobs or touch button?
I am that guy.
You are you though? Because you do a lot of work with the. Even though it's
You're allowed
Serato.
to do that.
No, but
Come on.
You're allowed to do it now.
I think what you're saying is like, what do you think of technology DJs that use?
I guess so.
Knobs, sync button.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
I was the original guy.
Original.
I was the original
technology.
When
you
all
do?
you promoted all that shit.
when
I
all
know,
that
we
shit
know-
came
we know
out,
this.
when
We-
sync button
Oh
came
my
out,
God,
when Q
you're
points
right.
came out,
You're
I
right.
did videos.
Yeah. I remember.
using
all that shit.
Yeah.
Sharing
Go
videos.
back for
We
us.
know, we know.
I remember.
Technology, that was me.
That's beautiful. But
That was
you,
me.
But still,
I still think you're different.
You can fuck around with that because you did the real shit.
But
Right,
the
right.
thing is with that,
Let's be real.
Right.
okay, like
you
every-
were on the
every
fucking.
time,
You were on
like,
vinyl.
Every time the old heads make fun of sync button and all that shit, I'm always just like, hey guys, how hard is mixing?
It's hard.
How?
But you don't just mix.
I don't know. 'Cause
Exactly.
I don't know how hard.
You
but
don't
it's
just
hard.
mix.
How is it hard to mix?
Well,
You don't just mix though, so you
have to know
can't
how
down it like
and,
that.
And exactly, you're saying
You're
the
not
most
just
simplest
mixing.
It's like
shit.
me saying, "Oh, it's
You're
You're saying
manipulating.
the most
No, 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 no,
simplest
no.
You're
shit.
manipulating the
We're
music.
talking about
You
what
change
you
the beat
do.
for what it actually
What
is,
you
and you make
do.
another song.
wait, y'all both MC?
Yeah, I am.
don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Well, he does. He has a song called "Flight That Does."
Okay,
It's
check
gonna be
this
off
out.
the chain.
Oh my god.
It has to be
No, you're gonna love it.
Do you know the first record I ever
Yeah.
bought was called Flight Tetas?
That's what we're gonna remake. Yes.
Jose Chinga.
Chinga,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. I know, bro. I was a house head.
Yes.
Jose Chinga
Yes.
from Miami.
Yes.
He's from here.
He's from here?
Is he from here?
Is he from
Legit, the first record I ever bought, Flight Tetas.
Stop it.
Flight
Stop
Tetas.
it. Yo, I'm stop fucking
And
around.
by the way, that's
You
a
see what
freestyle
I'm fucking
record. It's
talking
not
about?
Miami based.
Yeah.
It's a freestyle
Well, it was
record.
more, it was
Fucking,
more house.
I'm telling you, we got a hit.
No,
It didn't have a house beat. It didn't have a house beat. It had a
Yeah, Flight That Does.
Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about?
Flight That Does. I don't know.
No.
We were talking about
about DJing.
Right, sing by
how
and
hard
all
it
that
is
shit.
to
All right,
mix.
cool. Right. So imagine I'm like, it's hard to freestyle.
rapping
It's
wise.
hard to freestyle if you're good.
Right.
It's not hard to freestyle. Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Right.
Oh shit, Will. He
Right.
came in, fucked the big bitch Jill.
Right.
Nut in her face. My name is DJ CRAZE.
Right.
It's not hard
Right.
to freestyle.
Right.
It's not hard to mix two records together.
Right.
If
But
you
you're
have-
not
if
just
you have
doing
a
that.
beat
If
in
you
your
know
brain,
how
you
to
know how
not
to
just-
go
you know how to
1,
do
2,
it.
3, 4.
Correct.
You can mix.
The
If
rhythm.
you know
Correct.
How to do it.
Yes, it's
I think
easy.
You're right.
It's elementary.
Yes.
Nobody's thinking that.
Going from record A to B.
No,
That's
no,
elementary.
no.
Not going from record A to B, pressing 4 knobs, using your elbow,
you're
you're
talking about
fucking
selection.
doing all
No,
this
no, no,
crazy
wait,
shit. Come on, you're manipulating the beat.
no,
I saw you
wait,
slow down the
wait,
rhythm and fucking make a whole other beat out of one song. That's
no.
not me. That's not A-B.
All I
That's
was
not.
talking about was just like how people, people were dissing technology. Basically, is what I was talking about. Like,
Okay.
people were
Oh,
talking,
yes,
oh my God,
yeah,
you're using the
facts,
sync
facts.
button? No, you better learn how to mix. I'm like, nigga, I'm crazy.
I know how to mix.
I know how to mix.
Right.
I'm using the sync button right now because I could be doing something else.
Correct.
But-
You're different.
I know, but even to kids nowadays, they look at it like I look at it. Because mixing is so easy.
Not
It's
to me.
so
But then if it's so easy to do
But
it,
I think what you're thinking
don't
about
press
is
a button.
selection. You're not thinking about just the actual mixing.
Put it
of two
together, right.
records.
Correct.
The actual
I,
mixing
no,
of two
I am
records.
definitely not thinking about just mixing.
Right.
I've done the DJ thing.
Exactly, because it's two beats.
I'm talking about you. I feel like you're being too humble, and
no,
you're
I'm
not,
not.
and you're not admitting that you manipulate the music.
No,
You
I'm
can
not
turn
being
an
humble.
NWA
No, I'm
beat.
not being humble.
You can turn an NWA beat and make it sound like it's orchestra
I'm
because
I'm
you
arguing-
slow it down and you take one part of the music and you just make a beat out of that.
No,
and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
I'm arguing the
you
fact
rape
that-
the records.
I'm arguing. Oh no! What I do is turntablism.
I love it.
Right. But what I'm talking about, like what
Just being at the club and mixing a record together.
what heads would think was like cheating it's not cheating.
Right.
Using the sync button and using new technology is just opening our brains to new things.
Correct though.
Like if you're stuck on
It's
like,
just
no,
easier,
you gotta
that's
have
it?
two records
Is it
in a
easier?
mixer. What?
Is it easier than like the back old school
No,
shit?
no. What I do?
It's not easier?
No.
Okay, so
what I
then-
do with
Then we gotta take that away.
what I do with controllers.
Come on.
No, I don't think
kids
what
can't
you do
do
is
it.
easier. Is the new technology easier than just
It makes it
On two
easier for
turntables.
people to mix.
to sync
That's
up
what
shit
I'm trying
and
to tell you.
blah
Right,
blah blah?
but the actual
Not what you
mixing
do. What you do is a
isn't what's hard.
craft.
The actual mixing is not. It's not what's hard.
Correct.
As a DJ,
Turntablism is.
No, not even. No, even if you're just a DJ, that's not the hard part. The mixing ain't the hard part. The hard part is being a dope selector.
Correct.
And, reading the crowd.
Knowing your crowd.
Correct.
Knowing your records.
We know that.
And
That-
knowing
that-
all
and
that
that's
shit.
true.
Fact, that's the biggest thing.
The actual mixing of two records is elementary.
Correct.
That's why when the sync button came
I'm
out,
not mad at him
I was
about
like,
that.
"Thank you. I don't have to do
He
this
said
shit."
thank you.
Right. He doesn't wear headphones. He does shows with no fucking headphones.
Because
But
you're
it's-
syncing it. You're
Be-
pressing
because-
the button
because-
and
It-
why-
I
look,
understand.
I'm gonna break
But
it
every
down to
other
you.
DJ has
I'm gonna
headphones.
break it down to
Because
you.
they wanna
I'm
play.
gonna break it down to you in like 5 seconds. Why would I do this? Got it.
Right.
When I could just do this, got it.
And it syncs it. That's crazy
It
as
was
fuck.
cooler when you went,
That's just
got
fuck.
it. Then when you
Right.
got it.
What looks
I'm
cool
telling you,
about
it's
this?
cooler.
I look like a
No,
retard.
you got your shit on. You going to that?
We're so old
You
school, and that's
Yeah.
Oh, no respect to the retards.
we old school. No, retards. We use that word loosely around here.
Yeah, it's 2024.
Yeah,
It's a
don't sweat that.
It's a retard.
It's a retard.
A retard.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh.
you know, why do that? And then, you know.
But I'm
and
not
if you-
talking.
And if you know your records,
Yeah.
you don't even do that no more.
Correct.
Like, I knew my records when I was in high school. So I knew, oh, passing me by Creator? No, that's not going to go. Passing me by Royal Flush? That's going to go.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the same speed.
Because what? Because you're going by the speed.
Right.
All right.
But even if
That's
it's a
what I'm
different
telling
speed,
you.
he'll just slow it
At
down,
least
blow
you
it up,
know
and put it on the
that
track.
you could do it on the pitch. You could.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, doing this movement, hearing that I'm only off by one pitch, all right, I'm ready.
I got you.
You understand?
Well, because again, you're a whole different other level of a.
No.
Yeah, nah, fuck
No,
that.
no,
No, that you are.
If you
No,
go, if
that's
you,
a
if-
cop-out.
No,
It's
because
not.
If you wanna
He's
be a
giving you
DJ
praise.
No, this is my this
Trust.
is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my opinion.
I am agreeing with
If
this.
you want to be a DJ and you want to learn how to be a DJ, learn how to do that first.
Right, that's elementary. You
And
learn that in a
then-
week.
and then
You
can
have to
go-
learn that
And then
first.
you can go into your touch button.
Cool.
But you learn the.
Amazing. But you
What
know
it
that
is
takes
first.
just a week.
To some
I
people,
literally
Some
taught
people.
my daughter to mix in like a day.
I believe it.
And you
What
know
I'm
what? I'm gonna
saying-
take it that easy because you're right. My boy that was next door to me, he was a Spanish DJ, and he told me straight up, count the beats. He told me to count the
Right.
beats.
Yeah.
So I learned it off of that, and yes, is that quick if you could really pick up that quick.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like, we all have music inside us or beats inside us. If you don't have that, like I see some
If you don't
DJs
have
that they
rhythm.
don't even like bob to the beat, and I'm like, oh, that nigga should not be spinning. Like this nigga's over here when the beat is like,
Yeah.
Right. Right. He's
you know what I mean?
off.
Like I'm like, oh, he needs to sing button.
Yeah.
Right. Right. The sync button is made for him.
That
It
one
was
gets
made
to
for
sing,
him.
Yeah, President.
That's when I'm like, oh, I want to see this guy without the sync button. But for everybody that has
All
like
right.
a beat inside them, like the sync button is just a tool.
I get it.
To not do this.
But at least you agree with me that you should learn
The basics.
first. At least
You have no
learn how-
choice.
Learn how to blend
You
the
should
beat.
do that in everything.
Of course, you should learn how to walk before you run.
Exactly.
Always.
All right. So we
Always.
agree.
But
We
walking
agree with that.
is elementary
But
too.
I mean, it's said by a 3-time
So
DMC.
no. Where I was
That-
going with
that-
that, where I
that
was going with
flips
that,
around.
where I was going with that is that like I embraced technology when I was doing all those videos, and that shit opened up a whole different realm.
Yeah, no, it did. It did.
So you like it better than original?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't
Of
gonna
course.
front because
And like even when like DVS came out, like Final Scratch was the first thing that came out before Serato Scratch, right? And Stanton was the people that I was working with. They showed it to me first. I embraced it. I was like, I know what this means. This means I don't have to cut dub plates. This means I could play album cuts. This means I don't have to bring my records. This means
No,
like, it was for me. I just saw
There's a lot of
future.
there's a lot of
I
pros
just saw
in
the
it.
future. And I remember I showed it to A-Track and Infamous, who were part of my crew back then. They were just like, whoa,
Yeah.
this means
Because the
end
Infamous
of the
too.
record industry. And I was just like, I was just looking at the positives, my guys.
Right.
Like, y'all just bummed me out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the record industry. Oh, you should give a fuck about because your battle record is selling a lot of records right now. And I was just like, cool. But now I'm enjoying bass, and to cut a dub plate, it's like 40 fucking pounds, which is like, I don't know, like $70, $80 just to cut a record,
Yeah.
a dub plate. And I was like, I'd rather just have this. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah. And not carrying your records is a super plus.
Super Plus,
well, I
bro,
mean, yeah,
something as small as like being able to play an album cut from Common Sense's Resurrection album.
On the
I was
drop
like,
of a
I'm in.
dime.
I was like, I'm in.
No. Listen, I'm not even mad at the technology. I just don't know how old school DJs who did it on real vinyl felt about it versus
Oh, that's
the
where I
new
was going
shit.
with this. So, I did a show in France when I was first starting with Final Scratch.
Go ahead, floss.
And,
Go ahead.
I think I've told this story before, so I'm gonna say it
pretty
again.
sure.
It was DJ Premier. He was there with me. He was there at sound check. And
Dope.
I'm doing my sound check, and I hear him. He's like, "What the fuck is that guy doing with the fucking laptop?" I heard him.
This is early digital
Early.
shit.
This is the first. And I heard him
Imagine
say that
Premiere,
shit.
though.
And I'm like, my heart was broken. I was like, bro, that's my hero, bro. I'm like,
Right.
and I'm doing my sound check. I'm like, boom, boom. And I'm like, close that shit. I'm like, I'm out of here, bro. Fuck this shit.
Oh hell
Boom,
no.
boom, boom. We do the show.
Next day he has a
I opened up
laptop.
for him, of course.
Facts.
Killed it. My shit was loud. I was murdering the team. It was new technology back then.
Facts.
So the sound man was like, his shit is loud. I keep pushing it. It sounds great.
Yeah.
He was on records.
Yeah, you already know the quality.
The feedback was killing him. Killing him.
He was digital next day. Facts. Trust.
No, well, I knew why. He didn't know why.
No, of course.
He thought something was going wrong. Something. No.
He didn't. Did he ask you?
Somebody's fucking it up.
Did he ask you?
No, he didn't ask me.
Damn.
He was just like mad. He was like,
the vanity.
what the fuck's going on? I knew in my head, I was like, well, my shit's going through line.
Yeah.
There's no feedback in my shit. And it made me realize, yes, this shit is gonna take over.
Yeah, it's gonna work, right?
It's gonna take over because his shit was
That's dope.
feedbacking. He was pissed as fuck. Moral of the story: 2-3 years later, he was on Serrato's.
Everyone was.
Analog,
Guaranteed.
Like
The
when I
death
first
of
got on
analog.
that shit, everybody was hating on me.
Yeah.
Everybody was hating on me. They were just
like
like,
you
what
some
the
commercial
fuck
ass
is
DJ
CRAZE doing
right.
with a laptop?
Facts.
With, his fucking.
Trust me, man. When I first saw, not you, but when I first saw that period, I used to be like, "What's this whack ass DJ? Where's your crates at?" Like,
Yeah, it was a thing.
I'm old school, motherfucker.
It was a thing. It was a bunch of guys that were dissing me, and I was just like,
Listen, I've always wanted to ask. That's super dope.
I'm not mad at the switch when it went to the laptop because you were still dealing with whatever the records were. And you still was on your techniques and shit like that. So you still had the element of the actual DJ situation.
Yeah.
It's just when you just got like something like that where it's just nothing but pads colored up and maybe a little thing just to go like
You still gotta learn that, but you still have to learn that.
I mean, for me,
it's just like, come on.
I mean, for me, it's always the bottom line is always skills.
Facts.
What are you doing with the thing that you got?
Yeah, that's what it is.
You
It
can
always
flip that
gonna.
motherfucking controller.
I've
and
seen
make that shit
motherfuckers flip
sound dope.
controllers. Not many. I've seen some people flip controllers, and I'm like, oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Like, you
if
got
you
creative
could
with
really
it.
fuck
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it
it's
and
different,
do some
right.
shit, all right,
But
well, all right.
still,
But-
2 decks, a mixer.
Yeah,
That's what it
man.
is.
If you
No,
What can you do with that? What are you gonna play?
right? Impress me,
And I don't care
motherfucker.
what you do with it.
Yeah,
Whatever's coming out of that speaker, you better impress me.
that's your
motherfucker.
product, right?
You better impress me.
I don't care how you look. What's coming out that speaker?
Yeah.
I'm on your side about that 1,000. You could people look like they're doing something, you ain't doing motherfucking shit.
Yeah.
Okay? Those knobs, cool. I'm not, I'm not trying to knock anybody. I'm just saying,
I'll knock everybody.
We just
you
we
can't.
just them grumpy ass motherfuckers.
You can't. We've grumpy.
Technology,
It's the
motherfuckers.
point of the show, no?
This is the point.
The technology got me
OGs.
grumpy.
Listen,
Grumpy OG.
first of all, just to let you know, like how much we respect you. One being the best DJ in the world, and you from K Town
Yep.
means it speaks volumes for us. It's too much for
Korean
us.
Which is
Like,
Kendall.
Kendall. Yeah.
No
K-Town.
Korean out here.
There ain't no Korean. Well, there might be a couple, but I don't know them. But K is for Kendall. We've always talked about you being here. I'm glad you fucking came. No way was I gonna reschedule it. Not even my house was on fire.
Even if the house is
The
burning.
house
Nah,
was
I
on
would've-
fire and
We would have put it on ice.
we went and turned it off and came back.
Nah, facts. I just want to say that we appreciate the shit out of you. In front of your face, behind your face, we will always big you up and tell anybody who asks about a DJ who the baddest motherfucker on earth is. It'll always be you. The legend will always be that you did 7 DMC championships in a row. That's what I heard.
He's honorary.
Okay, and that's why they don't let you battle no more.
23.
Honorary crazy
Honorary
DMCs.
Crazy Hood for life. You already
Honorary
know.
Crazy Hood
So you
for-
take your
from the
7
Grumpy
DMC
OGs.
championships, and they don't let you battle no more. That's gonna be the legend. Fuck it, what everyone says.
I want to battle again. That's
Oh,
the whole
no,
problem.
Yo,
they don't
DMC,
want it.
Nobody
They
wants
don't
it.
want
Can you
it.
put on the battle? There's got to be a new. What's a new cat out there that want to battle crazy? Let's
Is
go.
it? I don't.
So
I'm
during
not
the
up on it.
pandemic, real quick
Let's
story,
do it.
last
Yeah,
story,
rock
last
and roll,
story.
rock and roll.
So during the pandemic, some guy from France, there was a poll of like who's the greatest DMC champion, whatever. It was on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, so they had a
Me
poll
neither.
on Facebook, and
Who's the
he got all
greatest?
his boys to like vote for that shit, and then like
Stop it.
the main chick from DMC hit me up. She's like, "Yo, you're losing." I'm like, "Losing what?" There's like a poll on who's the greatest DMC champion. I'm like, why would anybody even debate it? Like, I'm like, crazy.
How many did he have?
He had one.
Fuck, motherfucker.
He had one. And it was just on votes. And I was like, and I told her, I was like, well, why don't you just like shut down the poll? Like, like who the fuck is not saying me? And she was just like, you should like at least post a little bit. I was like, nigga. I was like, all right, cool. So I posted it, and then my shit went up. Boom, boom, boom. And then last minute, he won by like a couple votes. And I was like, oh, and then he got so gassed. He was like, yo, I was voted the best world DMC champion. I hit that nigga up. I was like, yo, chill, look, listen, boy.
I gotta let you know something.
I was like, yo, chill.
I know you're 17. I gotta tell you something.
Got under the belt, Playboy.
And then
do your homework.
And then that happened long time before the pandemic. So during the pandemic,
that's crazy.
Somebody hit me up and he was like, yo, he has on his IG thing, he has like voted the #1 DMC champion. And I was like, oh, this nigga. So I was sober, and I was just like, I made a video. I was just like, yo, if anybody thinks they could fuck with me, just put up some money.
That's it.
And I'll come out of like retirement. Like it's
really
real easy.
nothing,
Like
right.
I got it in me. I make videos all the time to change the game. Boom. And the shit blew up.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then my manager hit me up, my agent hit me up. They're like, yo, are you serious? This is pandemic. And they was like, are you serious? Because right now we could actually do like an online battle thing.
Right.
And like a tournament to go battle you. And I was just like, sure. But
Make
I
it
want
happen.
this money. And I want this money after I win.
Thanks.
Right? After I win. And they were just like,
Because you winning.
we can get you that. We can get you the money, just the battle, and we can get you the money when you win. And so I was like, boom.
Nothing.
Bro.
You want to shout out
There
the
was
other
a bunch
DJ's
of
name?
motherfuckers. No, fuck him. There was a bunch of motherfuckers that wanted to join, and I was ready to battle.
Facts.
And I still put out videos that are like when I put out a video, it shuts down the culture. Like for the turntablism guys, it shuts it down. It shuts it down because
Facts.
I still put out the best videos. I still put out. I'm still innovating.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like the Rene. I'm like the Eminem. I'm like the.
It's
you know,
dope to be in the
You
same
the
spotlight as those
You
names.
the GOAT.
No, I'm at the highest level. At
You
what I
are.
do.
Guaranteed.
Like if people think I'm the GOAT, that's cool. I'm the
Facts.
GOAT.
We know it.
You know,
the
like
fucking GOAT.
I still put out the best videos. I just put out a video called Tablism. Everybody's like panicking. They're just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? This guy's like 80 and he's still doing these fucking videos.
It's like it's the equivalent to a rapper when I hear like when Wu-Tang came out and I was like, everyone throw your fucking books away and rewrite. These motherfuckers are changing this fucking
Yeah,
song.
I mean, to me-
that's the equivalent to the DJing with you.
Of course, like to me,
Like,
it's
fuck, we gotta do
you
this
know,
over.
Like everybody hates Eminem's music. I get it.
I
But
don't.
Eminem is still
I don't.
the best.
I don't hate his music. I think the Eminem is top 5 period
I mean, I hate
all
his
time.
music.
I don't. But
I think he's the
but
the
you know
most
his talent is the
talented.
illest. Right.
He's the most.
Right.
Yeah, I hate
All
it.
his shit.
I hate his new music.
Oh, I don't know, but I don't have
My
any.
Eminem
I don't
is
listen
the
to his
Eminem
music.
that
Yeah.
first came out that he was
Yeah.
on drugs.
Yeah,
and
when he had
was,
his fucking baby
saying
mama in the
most
trunk, yeah.
crazy shit.
Yeah, that was the ill
like
shit.
now is like when he
He
made
was barring
when he
it.
made
You can't
that
stop it.
when he made that rap god shit. I was like, I get it. You could rhyme like 100 words
Bars,
in 3
right.
seconds. That's
Right.
cool. He's just proven that he could still be the best. You know, I get it.
Lyric wise, I mean skill
But you
wise,
could prove you're
hard,
the best
man.
without going that weird route. You know what I mean? Like when I put out a video, and I'm just talking for turntablism.
Yeah.
When I put out a video, everybody's like, "Oh fuck," like you know what I mean? Like they're just like, "Oh fuck."
You don't think they say
There's
that when Eminem drops something new?
nobody in turntablism that says, yeah, but he's old. No, nobody says that shit. Everybody's always just like, "Oh fuck."
You don't think they say that about Eminem when he drops something like when he drops Rap God out of the fucking blue?
I
'cause
mean,
he,
I said it. I
I did too.
I was like, "Oh, this shit is dope," but fuck.
no, but I'm saying you don't think other MCs are like, fuck this motherfucker out
I mean,
the
the
blue.
guys that care about the craft are like, "Fuck,
Facts.
we can't do
Facts.
that.
Facts.
We can't do that."
Okay.
But there's a difference from like we can't do that to like, damn, that was dope. And
Yeah.
we can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like, fuck it, I'll say it. There's this guy named Q-Bird. Like, he does the
DJ?
best scratches.
Yeah.
But he's a fucking geek.
Like
Like in a battle, I'll smoke him.
right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, and he's good at scratching. And we all say, ooh, every time he comes up with some shit, we're like, ooh. But in a battle, like I'll smoke him because it's like what I'm telling
selection.
you. It's like it's not dope.
Right.
Like when I put out a fucking video, it's dope.
Facts.
Like your daughters, your sons will understand what I'm doing.
Right. And be into it.
And think that's dope.
Right.
That's what I'm saying with Eminem. Like, Angie, my daughter, will hear that shit and
be like,
and she'll be
whatever.
like, yeah, I get it. I get why it's dope, but like, I don't fuck with that.
My daughter's the same way.
I don't fuck with that.
Nah,
You 1000. My
You
daughter's the
wanna
same way.
You want to be the guy repping the culture for every era.
Facts.
You want to be the guy that's like, I'm gonna drop something and everybody's gonna understand this shit
And like it.
understand that it's the dopest, highest level of the craft.
Facts.
Rene does that shit.
Yeah.
I do that shit.
Yeah.
I do that shit.
Boom.
No one eats ass like this motherfucker.
Nobody eats ass like me.
Jesus.
That's facts.
I body them. Body.
He's dignified. He uses a fork and knife.
Is that what you're really proud of though?
I make
Yeah,
girls
super
come
proud.
after eating it. And when eating
Right.
ass, if they come, that's,
He
that's my goal.
he have a little saying around here. If you don't eat your girl's ass, somebody will.
Somebody will.
You know? So, just to let you know. Not to make you eat ass.
Yeah,
No, I will never.
Yeah, I mean, he puts his tongue up the ass, find out what a bitch had for
Bro, if
breakfast.
I smell cilantro, I'm not eating that shit.
God damn.
That's how
That
crazy
shit
my
is
nose
seasoning.
is.
Right, no, you're too heavy duty with the
My
nose.
nose is nuts. My nose
Right.
is nuts.
I fuck with the
I can't be
Victoria's
around
Secret's
mold.
body spray.
I can't be around dogs.
Damn.
Like my nose is like sensitive.
Too much, right? My wife
said
is like that,
mold
and
and
it's
dog.
like, just like I told my wife, that's not like it's not really like a talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not dissing you. I'm saying like, because she's always like, oh, I smell this. I know, I understand, but stop
You know
bothering
what?
me.
The next time there's a missing person, we're gonna get your wife and you.
Facts. We're gonna solve that
We're
case.
gonna find this.
We're gonna solve that
motherfucker.
case like
With
this.
your smelling, shit, we good. We're gonna find him.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Listen,
Grace,
we got.
thank you for coming out. My
No, you. Let me tell you.
That was a fun session.
Hey, listen,
We
Went from like eating ass to DMT.
Yeah, we
to
were all over the
all
map.
over the place.
to skills.
I think we talked about music. But here's the thing: we don't really give a shit about doing interviews. We just want to like talk shit with you and bring us into. We want to bring you into our world. It's more interesting. We know you the bad motherfucker. We know how long you've been in the game. We know how you have 7 DMC championships. We know this.
5.
We want to know all the other shit like do you eat ass and shit, which we're gonna edit that part.
Never
But
eat ass.
You know what I mean though. We go that route. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We grumpy. We're old,
I'm
but
a
we're hip hop
old-ass
heads.
grumpy head.
But we're hip hop heads, and you are the epitome of hip hop from Kendall, from us in the DJ aspect.
Thank you.
You are to be
Even though you
praised.
fuck with EDM and all that, you still
That doesn't matter. That doesn't bother me
like,
2 inches.
I
Know those EDM
literally-
parties are off the chain.
Yeah, of course. Like,
Yes.
it's the hip hop mentality that I love about EDM.
Oh,
The no judging.
yeah.
The
You mean the original
freedom,
hip hop mentality?
The music. You understand? Like, I
Yeah.
don't go to hip hop clubs because hip hop clubs have bad vibes. You know?
I ain't mad at you.
Like, you go to a hip hop club and everybody's popping bottles, like trying to be cool.
Trying to be better than the other person.
like,
He ain't
that shit
lying.
is corny as shit.
Yeah, it's
car
corny.
got
Everyone's
the-
trying to be cooler than the
Usually,
next
I'm the
motherfucker.
guy in there with more money than all them niggas.
Correct.
Except the rappers. of
No, it's
course.
facts.
And everybody's
Big
acting
facts.
like they're cool, and I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all
It's
guys
wet. It's
are
a-
like
it's a
dead
facade.
inside.
Yeah, their whole week paycheck went on that bottle,
my car got
and now
so
they
weird.
mad.
It's so
My
weird.
car got the clown
You know what
design.
ravers do? They fucking love you just because you're playing the right music.
Music, yeah, and the energy's different,
And that's
big
what
time.
hip hop used to be.
Yeah.
Used
you
to
know?
be.
Yeah.
Like I remember breaking Ready or Not when it first came out at fucking Cream or somewhere, and
Right.
everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's dope.
Nobody had ever heard it.
And look, see how you remember that feeling? That was
Yeah.
fucking 25, 30 years ago, but
Yeah.
it's the best time of your life with
Of
hip hop,
course, The
right?
Gates, best time ever being.
But you've had better times DJing EDM or DJing hip hop? Club wise, energy wise, love. You know what I'm
You was
saying?
DJing hip hop. at the
You had some
time.
good hip hop years.
Yeah, you do it all the time.
Bro, like honestly, like the best moments of my life
And what country?
were just like small little clubs, like just
Out of
Bro,
US?
Oh my god.
Out of US?
This moment that I'm thinking of is crazy because like this moment that I'm thinking of is crazy. I don't know why this moment just appeared in my head, but it was like me, Beat Nuts, Rock Raider in Australia.
Oof.
I was doing my fucking drum and bass set. Juju comes up to me. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm like, "It's this guy named Dillinger." He's like, "I need that."
I love the Beatnuts. It's one of my favorite groups ever.
I love Juju.
Juju's the.
love
My son's
Juju.
name is Julius. His nickname is Juju.
Juju is for me like a dawn.
Just dope. I just
And
love
that moment
Beatnuts in the
appeared
whole.
my head only because like I was like, damn, bro, I connected the dots.
Gangster.
Drum and bass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This fucking.
You introduced him to
Corona
it.
nigga.
You introduced him to it,
Yeah,
pretty
and
much.
he was like, "What's that?" And I'm like,
Gangster.
"I love this. I love you. hey, meet each other.
Facts, gangster.
That's dope.
You know, that's what I love.
That's-
That's the moment. It's not people reacting to what I do. It's like
Yeah.
that moment where I introduce people to something that
Something
they've
new
never
they
heard.
never opened their
You know what I
ears to,
mean? And
right.
That's what hip hop was to me. Like I was
Facts.
introducing people to like new Fugees, new Wu-Tang. I remember when fucking Protect Net came out
Yeah.
at the gates. We played that shit like 8 times.
Easy. The
You
first
know?
time I ever heard that, that's when I said hip hop changes.
Yeah, it was
y'all
like-
throw away your books.
And Humble Lion, Ari came up to me. He's like, "Hey, boss, what is this record?" And I was like, "Yo, listen, this is like the new crew from
Some
Staten
white
Island."
label shit.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I had the actual.
You had the
record.
actual? Okay.
It had already been popping. And I
Oh,
had
okay.
it,
But
and
you
I
know when
played
it came out white label, like this is some burn, right? We gonna burn the shit out
I
of this.
got the
Oh, no, actually-
exclusive.
No, actually, I had the record with it was Protect the Neck. On the other side was Tears. It wasn't the actual.
It wasn't
one
Method Man?
with Method
M.E.D.,
Man.
yeah,
and
yeah.
Protect the Neck, right? It was
Wow,
Protect the
that's
Neck and
crazy.
Tears on the other side.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was right before.
That's because you're rich. They send you all those crazy ass records. I like that. I like you.
Bro, no,
I
no.
like rich, humble niggas. I like that.
No, it was right before they got signed to Loud.
Oh, okay.
So it
early
was like,
days.
It was like
I got you.
They pressed it with Tears on the other side.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Tears is dope as hell
So you
anyway.
kept that one record with you, right?
yeah.
Fact. Oh, he ain't selling that
I
shit.
got that one. That's one-on-one.
Yes. Listen, we appreciate you.
My G.
I thank you for coming again
yes,
because
yes, much
we've been talking
appreciated.
about you forever, and I'm glad you made it. Hell no, I was rescheduling it with this negative Nancy over here. He was like, "The fire, your house on fire. We have to
Oh,
reschedule
I'm
it."
the one. This guy said, "Hurry, go, hurry, go."
Boris, yes or no?
Who was the
Boris.
one? Who was the one crazy?
I said,
Boris?
hell no. Next time
Who
I
was
call
the one
Craze,
crazy?
he gonna be in France and he ain't gonna be able to do it. Fuck this. Listen, Kendall Kids all day, you the man.
Kendall
If
all
y'all
day.
don't know who DJ Craze is,
But-
do your motherfucking homework.
Motherfucking homework.
Please, because that's fucking embarrassing, especially from the bottom.
as Google.
Yes,
Yeah.
and if you ever touch any type of turntables and you think you're a DJ, do your history first. Trust me, you might learn something. So, Grumpy OGs, Hannibal Hate, Into the Ass, the DJ Craze. We out of here, man.